now you're listening to good music, good times. Good music, good times. Where culture lives. Somebody say,
Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
good music, good times. Delivering the best.
GMGT big, where the culture lives. Big, vibes big, GMGT, oh it is what it is. Smartin.
Take us to work, take us on the go, take us wherever you go. Good music, good times. Your choice for today's hottest hits and yesterday's favorites. Good music, good times.
boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is Skinny Fabulous, and right now you're listening to good music, good times. Good music, good times. Where culture lives. Somebody say,
by far.
Long live the king, you know it. King already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body so got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling, bling body. Calling all the shots, ring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Long live the king, you a king, you know it. King already, my baby, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. Shine already, it's time already. Align already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already.
Try to stop it, me say no. Royalty say don't you no. Try to stop it, me say go. Bubble up and watch it go. Be ruler, yeah. Everybody on the conquer, yeah. Every king be stronger, yeah. King the rule them longer, yeah. Remember who you are.
2 seconds, everything done bust, oh. The kind of love I get for you, now mad am I too cost, oh.
By far.
She asked me waiting I love for life, I said waiting no go touch us, oh. Every day, nigga see my mama smile, that make me the color pico, color pico, go one be the color pico, color pico, go one be the color pico, color pico, go jam me the color pico, go.
Whiskey, yes, whiskey, by far.
Good music.
Roach beat.
Big ways, 5 face, 10 days. I don't dare wait for you, my charge. Yeah! For you, my charge. You want the phone? No case. I no go talk. Scarface for you, my charge. For you, my charge. Take me everywhere you want to go. Oh, tell me everything I want to know. No lie. No lie. Yeah. Run am anyhow you want to run. Check am, baby girl you fire pass it on. No doubt. But you say, kilo come, I'm getting money, biggie money. So what's the fun? Who be risky? Body whiskey, get tipsy, but all the bar risky. Kilo come, I'm getting money, biggie money. So what's the fun? Who be risky? Body whiskey, get tipsy, but all the bar risky. Whiskey, yes, your body risky. Me no one go 50-50. Whiskey, yes, your body risky. Whiskey, yes, your body risky. Me no one go 50-50. Whiskey, yes, your body risky. Yeah, been a very long time. Yeah, me still a wait for your wine. Body curve up, you clean and cute, so your nipple them blow my mind. Me we give you money anywhere, anytime. Jiggle up your body, let me see your waistline. Yeah. Know you need me and your body risky. I grade and whiskey tonight. Y'all know you love, guess why? Just a being and right hairstyle.
Check. Top of the morning, daybreak when the key and phenom.
Y'all know I'm a bonafide.
So start the madness now.
But you say, kilo come, I'm getting money, biggie money. So what's the fun? Who be risky? Body whiskey, get tipsy, but body bar risky. Kilo come, I'm getting money.
Big shout out to everybody tuned in that know they had an entanglement or a sneaky link during the quarantine, right? Whoa, we got Isaiah around some ENT in the building today. Okay.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina. Oh me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say the thing when you carry 50 kill somebody.
Queen decide, top of the morning.
The vibe, so baby, whine about me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but it's cool when we're making love on the low, 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 on the low.
With Nakia and Phenom. We also got Isaiah in the building today. Happy Friday. You're just enjoying some good music. This is good music and good times.
By far. Ambassador go the check. And governor go the check. And president go the check. When I say make we jump, we go jump. Ambassador go the check. And president go the check. No, before yeah with them on Jesus. Yeah, my country problem it passes us. Because now we be.
Oh my boy, big up yourself. I see you kept the shirt on today. I see you kept it on. You kept it on today.
Ambassador go the check, and governor go the check, and president go the check. When I say make we jump, we go jump. Some people go somersault.
Definitely want to wish everybody a happy birthday. Anybody celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you. SG, big up yourself. Lexi, how you doing, darling? Daybreak, we started off nice and easy.
And then they laugh you well. And then they see us, they share love. As then they flange you well. Batman out and stunting. Kyle empty.
Started off, hey.
Batman out and stunting. Kyle them tick like dumpling. Girl with big body jumping. Action ready for the thumping.
Ready for the thumping. We are say ready for the. 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 Ready already. We are say ready. Ready
for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping.
Kareem might need your help in a few. Started off now.
Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping. Ready for the thumping.
Nice and early, so let me play some music for the ladies tuned in right now. Hey!
In the right for you, I think you need to live from the boy too boring him for make you have fun. In my cute say feel you know no more time you feel fuck your man done. Stop fight with him, make him fight for you like Tyson. You too nice to him, make him fight for you like Tyson.
Boy,
breaking news. Man, what girl, kiss a cause I'm too good. Breaking news. Girl, up too. Breaking news. Man, what girl, kiss a cause I'm too good. Breaking news. Girl, up too. If you's a king, treat her like a queen. Members say no, the two are not like a team. Don't be the man, you just can't understand him. No bond with up, you no go on like a film. Stop fight with him, make him fight for you like Tyson, girl. You're too nice to him, the boy love him belly. Poison. Breaking news, man, what girl, I guess I got up too good. Breaking news, girl, up too good. Breaking news, man, what girl, I guess I got up too good. Breaking news, girl, up too good. Yeah.
Yo, what is this?
That's right, Daybreak with the key and phenomenal Zay. Although we started now.
I can't believe, boy.
Some nice vibes on a Friday morning.
Don't violate me. Seriously.
Some boy on a life, boy, have some girl I rather style for your wife or your yard. Them think them in a lie, lucky she not stab with her. And some boy, them ways girl a road. Half them a chase her around. Hold you up, some toe, then I walk up with it in a crowd. Hey, no girl me, can't stand no drama. Me make me girl pan a corner. Baby miss she know them policy. After 9 o'clock she can't call me. After me no idiot, yeah. After me no idiot, yeah. She better know say after certain time don't contact me, yeah. Me no know what them a think. Treat your girl but she a go cheat as a blink. So you make a prick get the link. Your girl inna the kitchen wash inna the sink. Let that sink in. You can't violate man a born kingpin, hey. So for you feel the pain, don't treat all of the girl the same. You see it say some boy on a life, boy have some girl I rather style for your wife or your yard. Them think them in a lie, lucky she not stab with a knife. And some boy, them ways girl a road. Half them a chase her around. Hold you up some toe, then I walk up with it in a crowd. You lie to me. You lie to me. Cool. That's alright, don't worry about it. Remember me know you never love nobody. I'll be alright like I always been. I'll be alright like I'm Superman. Your body built from a supermodel. Sexy shape like a cola bottle. I'll be alright like I always been. I'm for them gyal like I'm Superman. Tell her no. Girl, me not go beat you for you. Ways just to make you go your ways before you make me show me tears. You never care no time I went time me show you me care. Me mother want me, but me never hear. She feel like some mood to make it out. But when me check it out, she never give up about how me feel when she have another man up her out. Tell me say she love me when she know she down. That's alright, don't worry about it. Remember me know you never love nobody. I'll be alright like I always been. I'll be alright like I'm Superman. Your body built from a supermodel. Sexy shape like a cola bottle. I'll be alright like I always been.
Good morning, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in with Daybreak with Nakia here on GMGT.LIVE. Yes, I definitely want to thank everyone that's chiming in on Mixcloud, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and of course on our audio. So I want to thank you guys once again. And I have Sasha here with me. And wait, I'm sorry. Wrong one. My bad. I'm still working.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yes. Welcome to GMGT. Welcome to Daybreak.
Yes.
With Nakia.
Yes, and I have Fino.
Yes, top of the morning.
So you already know it's Friday. You already know the vibes that we bring in. So we already started out extremely early. And I'm always with the shenanigans. Anytime and every time that I'm here. So currently right now, it is August 7th on this gloomy and wet Friday.
Wet.
Yeah. And it's 10:21. The weather currently it's saying it's partly cloudy, but a little sprinkle is going on outside, but it's partly cloudy, 72 degrees. The high is 82, the low is 69. I wonder what you guys got planned for the weekend.
Let me see. I have an event on Sunday called, I ain't about to pronounce it with soiree or soiree or
Soiree.
I out there. Jason Benny.
What about you?
I'm gonna stop by soiree. What's tonight? Tonight I don't have any events. Tomorrow I have a private booking, but I'm stopping by an event called White Job.
Oh,
and
that's
an
tomorrow.
event called Slackness.
Yeah, everybody's talking about White Job.
Yeah, I'm also gonna stop by soiree, and then I'm going to Intoxicator because that's my booking for Sunday.
That's Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday is Intoxicator.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was next Sunday. Damn.
And I will be at work. Yeah, and I will be at work. So yeah. So once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Daybreak with Nakia, with I, Sasha, and Phenom. Definitely, if you want better quality and no interruptions, definitely move over to Mixcloud and type in GMGT.LIVE. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of interesting topics today. We're good. A lot of interesting topics. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is the school system here.
All over.
Well, mostly here in America.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we got people, you know, that's from Australia, from the Caribbean, from the UK. But here in America, so what people don't know, up north, we don't start school until September. Down south, they start school
in
August.
Yeah.
Late July, early August. Early August. So I don't know what's going on. It's looking like they don't have like no restrictions, no guidelines, no nothing.
They don't.
These kids is like nothing have ever happened. Like Corona never existed. So I don't know if anybody that's from the South and they're telling like if they have kids in school right now, definitely let us know how that transition is, because I know the people down south is tweaking.
Yeah, I saw a picture on the social media yesterday of a whole full of kids.
Mm-hmm.
No mask, bro. They like
regular, like COVID never happened.
Real Corona, and he's all the way.
But up here with my president Cuomo, yes, you're my president, yes. He's still in the works of having school at least like what 2-3 times
3 times a week.
But it won't be a full class setting, and it will be like on a rotation. Like that's what is being talked about up here in New York. I don't know about the rest of the tri-state area, but Cuomo's not having it. He want people to go back to school, but he trying to find the OE.
How you feel about that though?
Me, I don't know. I really feel as far as up here and what they're trying to do the rotation, like, you know, stack the classes. I rather prefer that than to have my kid.
Wolverine's mom said 2 days.
2 days out the week, right?
Yeah.
I rather my kid go through that and do like a lot of online classes at home than for them to be packed up in a like nothing never happened.
I rather the online classes because, like I said, this thing isn't over.
I ain't so that, because remember, a lot of parents, they can't afford to have their kids home. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the young. It's one thing if they're like 8th grade, well, no, 7th grade, because, you know, some graders, they think they feel like they're grown. But 7 and up, they could fend for themselves. Like, if they want to eat, they know who to... They Chinese man, I want some french fries and chicken wings, and it delivered to the door. So, But you see the smaller ones, that is where I'm very concerned for, because it's like, I have 2 little cousins, 1, 3, and 2.
Yeah.
What are they supposed to do? That they officially have to be homeschooled at this point.
Just what I feel now.
It's like, obviously we want everybody to be safe, so we don't want to rush the situation, even though, you know, you put other people in bad chances, because there are parents that have to still go to work.
That's my concern.
And that's the thing.
Money out of me.
But it should be, we should find a better way to do it, but it definitely should be like, I think 10 people the most in the class.
I was thinking like if it's a class of 20, 10 in, 10 out. 10 one day, 10 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's how I was thinking.
But you gotta think about it too.
Yeah.
The New York public school system itself, on max, if they're not getting the proper funding, you're getting at least the max 32 kids. 30 to 32 kids in one classroom.
Yeah, true.
Private schools, you see, they could wing it.
Yeah.
Charter schools, they could wing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Catholic schools, they could wing it. Because even the Jews, they've been going back to school since early. Since the virus has happened, they were actually still going to school. But that's my whole thing is like,
Jews been doing a lot of stuff since the virus first happened.
And then is these kids wearing masks in classrooms?
And that's the thing. Kids are dirty. They're programmed to be dirty.
They are.
Yeah.
And I'm not even trying to. Kids are really programmed to be dirty. So it's like you telling them to wear a mask whole day inside of school. Whole day, and you see their friend, and they're gonna see their friend not wearing a mask. They're gonna take the mask off.
It could be plenty. I can't breathe.
They're like, I can't breathe. But you didn't have that same energy during quarantine though, because you know when you was with your parents, you had to wear your.
And then it's like, okay, school. They're going to school down south, right? What happens on the weekend? You come to school Monday through Friday. You wash your hands. You're in class, sanitize. But then on the weekend now, what the kids doing? or they traveling. I see a lot of risk.
That's
Plenty risk.
I don't know. Why can't we be like New Zealand?
What are you doing?
They have 0 cases of COVID as of right now. Everybody that they've treated has recovered.
And they're locked on the country.
Yes.
No coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
And on top of that, with UK, they had their They had their economic system set. People were getting paid $2,000 every week on the week.
Right.
From time you file your taxes, they getting paid.
They
The
all
schooling and everything is different. Like here, but the college students, they still have to pay full tuition as if they were physically going to online. I'm not paying $20,000.
Even with the college, I see people going back to school, and the way they're doing some days in class, some days online.
And I don't mind that. I don't.
I know it's like I forgot what school was. My friend, she go to college in Maryland, and she was like they got to be on dorms starting next week.
Yeah.
And they had to have been quarantined and everything 2 weeks before and all that other stuff. So
yes,
listen, they're gonna be just like Florida. When Florida allowed spring break to happen, half of them people went, half of them get corona when they went back to school and get people sick. America just need to throw themselves in the trash at this point.
Right.
That's exactly how I feel.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Sorry about that.
I saying it is what it is. We getting banned. It's like we can't go to other people's country to turn around. The same presidents want to block these people for coming into our country. No, they blocking us.
Right.
America, respectfully, to throw yourselves in the trash. I done. That's that on that.
There we go.
What's the next topic? You want to talk about?
One more thing.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the mandatory quarantine? Traveling to Atlanta, Miami. How do you feel about that?
I feel like Atlanta and Miami are wild places, and it's like because one of my friends that DJ up here, he's been DJing in Atlanta since like I would say June.
Right.
And he's been DJing every weekend. And I've been looking at his Snapchats and everything, and the stories have been wild. And I'm like, yo.
But is he safe?
He good. He's still good. I saw him. He came to some event. He came to Ramen Mass, and I saw him there. But
he quarantined himself.
I don't know that. So
for me, my whole thing is that's why when it comes to you on set, I dead don't like people around you when you're on set. I don't play that.
6 feet. 6 feet.
6 feet. Oh, you walking in there with a what is a hazmat?
A hazmat.
If I have to get you one,
I'll
you
come
gonna wear
with
that.
Once the shield.
The shield, you have to wear a long sleeve and gloves while you're DJing. Because people could.
That's gonna be uncomfortable.
Nah, people could sneeze. People understand, like, when you go to events, you just touch people.
Right.
It's airborne.
Or just come wipe off the mixer one time.
Y'all would never sit down there and do that, so don't even.
I did it on the radio before, so
on the radio?
Yeah.
But that's different. I'm talking about an event. Nobody.
I would definitely do it.
There would never be a designated person to sit next to the mixer and wipe down everything.
No.
That would never happen.
Yeah.
That turnover time is too slow. Too slow.
Yeah.
So the next topic we will get into before we stop, we vibe out is prenup.
Prenups.
Yes. Good. How do you guys feel about?
How you guys feel about it? Yeah. In the comment section, how you guys feel about it?
Yes. People don't know that Dr. Dre's wife is officially divorcing him.
Okay.
She says she dealt with a lot of alleged abuse and mistreatment.
Yeah.
She said she fed up.
And it's $1 billion divorce.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, money.
Remember, he's a producer.
Business owner.
He's a business owner to Beats. I believe he has a record label.
Yeah.
He's part of a record label.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He owns multiple properties.
He sold Beats, but
He has a lot
Oh, he
of
sold Beats. Oh, it's Apple.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I still.
He still has shares in it though.
he has shares in
Still
it.
has
still have shares in
percentage,
it.
yeah.
And he has a lot of assets. Because remember, he came out the late 80s, early 90s, when it was like NWA, all of them, Uncle Snoop,
He brought in
Diddy,
Slim Shady, Eminem.
Eminem. No, so it's like this.
Hi, my name is.
What?
My name is.
Who?
Come here.
Slim Shady.
Hey guys, if you don't know who that was definitely Mad Russian.
He madman himself.
He heard Slim Shady and he came in and busted and I danced. But
yeah.
That divorce is gonna be very, very sticky. Me personally, prenups is a very sticky topic to bring up Even if y'all are in a great relationship, y'all have great communication.
Things happen.
Me, what I would do, put things in other people's name. Like my mom, if I get married when I get married and I go for where I want to be,
right,
and I get assets and stuff like that, property in my mother's name.
Cause they can't come after
They
it.
cannot come after my mother. If it's in my name, then yeah, can't come after my mother.
But some people take that as disrespect. Sign a prenup. Some people take that as disrespect.
Their children.
It's crazy.
Because they know if they decide like, oh, you want to continue to cheat? You want to continue? All right, I got something for
Taking your
that.
money.
Taking this, as I taking your house, I taking your car.
I feel like that's petty.
I don't have nothing. So what can you take from me?
Yeah.
I would put a house in my dog's name. You cannot take that from my
I
dog.
feel like personally, I think it depends on what you had before y'all decided to get married or be together and stuff like that.
You have to remember legally on documentation, whatever is yours is mine, whatever is mine is yours.
Okay.
Legally on documentation.
Yeah,
That's why prenups is a big thing to. But me, my dog. My dog. Oh, I'm gonna sue you for everything you got. I don't have nothing.
But I real shaky way. I ain't gonna lie about that.
I feel like it should be something, but it should be certain things in it, like because you don't want somebody to be. What if it's somebody that is, let's say,
they know what they're doing.
You are not as good. Let's say you're solidified, but the other person isn't.
Right.
But then once y'all get married and you help them get on their feet, then they're solidified. They end up making way more money than you and all this stuff through you, and then they leave you. And then now you have nothing, or you only have what you did, but what about all the stuff y'all worked and put together?
I feel like that's when a trust fund, all those type of things, there's other ways to go about it.
Okay.
Me and you're not going to get married, and you feel like you're going to try to sneak me. We're not going to do that. So I'd rather put everything in my dog's name.
But when is a prenup like? When you sign a prenup, right? What breaks a prenup like?
What brings
How
it
does
up?
that like? What breaks like? What happens? See, you get divorced, right? You married, you get divorced, and you sign a prenup.
So basically, when you got married, say for instance, I had 25,000, right? I never got any better and whatever. It was always 25,000 when I married you. I know you're a multimillionaire. We get divorced, I get nothing. I get nothing from you.
Because you didn't sign the prenup.
No, because I signed.
Oh,
the
you
prenup.
signed the prenup.
I get nothing from you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless it was like a business thing where it was joint and we both signed off
So
on
if she
it.
says, "I'm not signing it," you guys don't get married?
Honestly speaking, I've watched a lot of Ratchet TV, and that.
Unless you stay in a marriage that the prenup lasts, some women, they stay until 10 years. They gotta stay till.
Yeah, because they had a
Oh, just
limitation on
agreement.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, it all depends on limitation.
You can't just be signing.
I'm not signing nothing to sign
just
it.
like that.
Yeah. You might as well come to me.
Come on,
You
talk.
talking, nobody can hear you.
Oh, I was waiting for Russia to get me set up.
Okay.
No, you're good. Go ahead. You see, Wolverine, I like that. If we building from nothing and we get somewhere, don't ask me to sign no prenup. Because it was my money just as much as it was your money that put into this investment. But if I'm the multimillionaire and you were on your net worth was 25,000, I have the right to bring to your attention. That's where the adult communication come in.
But
right?
Can't you have a prenup and just have certain things? Everything doesn't have to. You can have.
Yeah, you can have it modified.
You can have it modified so that way you still look after each other in case the situation really does.
But you got to think about it too. Listen, Lifetime movies, man. Watch your Lifetime movies, all right? You could have a limitation of and divorce court. You could watch where you have 10 years on a prenup. When year 10 come on that date, I'm poisoning you.
Ooh.
See, you weren't trying to get your freedom.
No, that's Lifetime movie. That's it.
The point is to leave with much more than you came from, especially if you push out some kids. I'm sorry. I'm not coming into the marriage. My time is worth it. My efforts, my presence is worth it. So I'm not leaving until I get what I
Should I go with
come
you?
to get.
If kids involved?
If kids involved, I'm gonna trust.
No,
So
no.
what if-
As I said, I don't want to go in jail. I want freedom.
No, I don't understand. No, I say lifetime. That's what they do.
So if the woman cheats,
yes, they
how
bury
does that
people
work?
on lifetime.
That's when alimony and stuff comes in.
Okay.
That's when depending on your lawyer and stuff like that. I'm not a lawyer. This is stuff that,
If we have any lawyers in my life, please tell me.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
correct us.
Is
Yes,
there a way?
everybody's lives.
Is
If
there
I'm
a
saying
way
something incorrect.
Yeah, if you
that
say something.
a woman could break a prenup? It doesn't matter if I come in the thing and they tell me I'm not supposed to get anything. But if I pop out a couple kids, saw you through the hardship, best believe I'm taking off that
I'm going to be honest with you. At that point, if there's kids involved, I don't care about me.
Yeah.
Put everything to my kids' name.
Yeah.
At that point, as far as me.
She wash your food.
No, I respect that because I could write off on my ex-husband's name.
If you
Why?
don't want
Because people gonna
if you don't want to, if
me.
whoever don't want to take care of the kids is mutual territory, right? So you're supposed to. That is the middle ground. But as far as your being, the other person being, that is where the negotiations come in, and your time is worth it. So don't ever. I ain't putting nothing in nobody's name. I ain't hiding. And best believe, if you're in the marriage, you're supposed to do your homework. You can't be hiding shit you don't know. I need to know where you have your stuff. I need to know.
Okay, with that, right? If you have a secret
if you want me to have your
account-
back in the marriage, please don't think that I'm not going to use it when we out the marriage.
Right, you're right.
I had your back when I was in the marriage. So what you think you're going to get? You think my talents is just for your benefit while we married?
That's why you see me.
No.
I frightened. You see the whole marriage thing. That's what I was saying Wednesday.
Sticky, very sticky.
That is a sticky situation right there.
It is.
Marriage is a business. Thank you, Reds.
And what about-
marriage is a business?
Bingo.
It's a business.
What
It
about
is.
the last names? Taking last names. How do you feel about that?
My family last name? If you coming into the family, you have to take our family's last name.
I'm for the hyphen if you want. Or leave it the same.
So would you take a man's last name if you get married?
If I like them, I'll think about it. I'll hyphenate it.
Why are you
A
marrying
lot of
somebody
women
you
now
don't like?
don't want that. A lot of women.
Because
don't wanna-
it's
don't want their
not
last name.
traditional as it was before.
Right.
Because me, I already have.
What if you establish yourself as a,
That's
you're
5 years.
like,
Oh, yeah,
you're
like-
established, your name is something like Nakia. That's you coming into it, right?
Right.
And then he is established, and you build your brand based on your name. What
Well,
you
yeah, and
hyping for?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, but she was Jada Pinkett before she was Jada Pinkett Smith.
she's
Jada
still
Pinkett
Jada
Smith is a different person than Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett was an entanglement. Jada Pinkett Smith stayed in the marriage.
Facts. I agree with
Okay,
that.
city back and all that stuff. Okay.
But no, I definitely agree with that. I don't know. As far as like, it depends on how I feel. Like, if you feeling, me, I'm a type of person. I'm gonna wrap this up. But it's like me as a person. Like, I like. If I find you attractive, you know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to the mind. If you're not bringing that, I'm not taking your last name. It makes sense in my head. I'm not taking your last name. If you're not bringing what I need to the table, I'm not taking your
That's
last
where
name.
it's supposed to make sense in your head, and then you explain to the person.
Yeah, I've read it.
They either say yes or no. If you say yes, that's it.
But I tell you right now, if you're a female coming to my family, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're taking the last name, or you have to write out.
Jesus. I mean,
It's not me. I ain't make up the rules. I follow them.
I would love my wife in the future to take my last name. But if she want a hyphen, she could do that. But if she says no, it's like, what's the point of marriage?
What's the point of marriage?
Yeah.
What about the kids? What about the kids?
That's such a huge deal breaker, just for her not to take the last name.
He's a Leo.
I'm a Leo too.
We got the Leos inside.
Male Leos are different.
Buy what my last name, man. If I go on one knee.
What is her last name doing for her? What is your last name doing for her life?
A lot.
Okay.
This man got plans. But we'll come back to some more topics, you know?
All right.
All right.
$100 million, $1 million. Tiny I'm about $100 million. Girl in her mouth, night out, sharp down. A father gotta save them even know that. The me buy me not only 4 back. The place I run nice, me not at it up back. Say there's a boy fi cool and no give me tough chat. I better side them to the road and afraid fi touch that. No man no want fi hang out of the talk shop. Man in the front of the bleed, some run of the house back. I'm a tough fuck, sharp than I just anyhow. Girl I get boy, bricks from bricks that me need. Buy anything me need, fly anywhere me need. Go bricks, I just anyhow. Girl I get boy, bricks from bricks that me need. Buy anything me need, fly anywhere me need. Go bricks.
The one just me sing a punchline. Oh, you bad mind, so. Glasses, boy, oh, you bad mind, so. Are your friend them too? Carry news, boy, where the can't live like me, live no day. Make money straight and that make you vex. Come around with a smile on your face. Crocodile dinner, you me see them a bed. Them know nobody and I go on like them as somebody. Come on, ask can't win derby, you think like cabbage. Man, well, see the was in the street, we are never baking it. Baking it.
You know, sit them off it, so me give them everything in a dick.
Spread the word.
Top of the morning, this is Daybreak with Nakia.
Ties back. Youngster. Real life. By far. So I keep baking it. So the finger won't make it. So I keep baking it. Baking it. Where I say go like that.
You know, sit them off it, so me give them everything in a dick. Give them everything in a dick. Give them everything in a dick. Run up. Like iron line them. Who I lost family, I try and find them. Save me the lock in them. Tie and die them. Hey, you know, you a walk and talk. Yeah, the bring nothing, you a giant and shark. Like you left the iron fast. 2020 vision through telescope glass. Me here, them a cuss and a fight with on bass. Tell them to play hero like some shark. Man, it drink and smoke and my laugh. We not textile it and craft.
Big woman thing, me a beg you up front. I train you with a tell them I beg you some. Enough man shy, me a beg you some blunt. Cause you love the gangster, no you no love punk. Your sister me a good, you tell you from the get-go. Enough man with a wait a whole month. No one you tell me about the butterfly in your belly. And don't video call me, show me no love bump. Cause me not look nobody, me just want up your body. Sorry if you feel like me that look somebody. Bring the gift, come give me in a April. If you do it, then repeat me, I go born as a sergeant. Nah look nobody, me I look some. No, me never give you nothing if you go put down. Money you want me, we spend until you book done. But I keep on me neck enough you put no.
Coffee, where you want, talk your mind now. I where you want, talk your mind now. Coffee, where you want, talk your mind now. You want move like you want a girl for mine, yo.
I know everybody run a reel, watch it them a clap and while you're dead, them a fret. No matter where you do, them say you never do for them. You don't rate me, say where you want do, you so dead. Me no want none of them, for rate me. I be a bad man, thing I go on lately. Me buy the beam of them, start move shake it. No a long time, them a pre-man neatly. When you did broke, you and everybody alright. Start make little money, now I be a fight. The same amount you a feed, give you be a buy. Them friendship a silly code, fake life. Oh God, we coulda cause all of this. Round table talk like them right all mix. The fruits just a beer, yeah, and me water this. Them can't draw me out, me no weed I chalice. So when you stacking up the bricks like London, watch you a come round, you watch you a shake on. Watch you a pour your drink, enough of them a pagan. Them not feel neither dog, them a wait man. Them a go no, good thing them.
Early Friday morning, start to move left to right.
The good thing them.
Somebody give me a snap dance now.
The good thing. When me do road, me have to wear the good thing them. The good clothes and the good shoes them. Good shit.
Daybreak with Nakia.
If me shopping at the mall at the good.
I don't know how to say your name, that's why I'm not saying it. I'm like, how do you say it?
No chicken.
Isaka.
Good girl them. Pretty feet.
Isasha.
Good shape them. In a bun bush.
Isasha, okay.
Good job. Look up bunch of a girl tell me say me well up. Artist singing at the streets and I me say that. Everything when me put on from Gucci to Louis Vuitton, Jimmy Choo, Italian Balenciaga. Some say them a god, me a god. Every waiting at the world I love me mother. Every girl is incomplete with her good teeth and pretty feet. If them not fit the description, that's all the other. Salvatore forever, money to tap and them. Passion name, we call on them. Some boy, but I light on them. We out here.
Starting now, Peter.
Send them a six and them a ticks. Send them know the style and them know the ticks. Send us smart, them know the ticks. What takes SpongeBob, Squidward and Patrick? Here we are watching. 6 bars, I am in a fret.
We'll say it
like a big place like a fire rocket. Anyway, the 6 them there, we have it. Me no let me. Ooh la la la. Gotta be fun, make free money. Give me friend them some. Ooh la la la. Me no let me. Ooh la la la. Gotta be fun, free money. Give me friend them some. La la la.
6
Gaza. Everybody cups up. Everybody cups up. For the girl, my God love.
Shout to everybody making sure they go out this weekend. Make sure you're nice and safe. Wear all your masks. Practice social distancing. And don't look at my IG. Don't look at it.
You know what I mean? Dark shades on my white tees. Pick pick up my car keys. Cuban link on my Nike. When the girls I'm see with them, so we whitey, hypey. See me and I come and make a light, girl, you're right. I will be up night. You're not regular, you're like a Porsche or a kite. Tell God bless you every night. I'm a prayer. Couple million in the low bag. We still don't beat them, bud. Red bar, 6 bars, them a mad. Cause a nation a beat them, bud. Go ahead and I go on like, girl, I wake up. We know I feel brag, you're a girl, I give me shot. 6 nation a beat them, bud.
Go on with it, go on with it.
Bye, bye.
To us, yeah. So we are coming here with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on.
Oh Lord, cause we don't rise
and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, we see blessings fall by my right hand. But that was for the friends that take off every load one time. Did sit down in a class.
Anybody wish they were taking a flight out the country right now?
Just touched down in the airport.
Young money.
This is good music, good times.
Okay.
Daybreak with Nikia, how we starting now, Fina?
Just touched down in the airport. Track suit, I'm an Air Force. All of my gal, them love me. All the wanna say me ugly. She go spot me designer. She wanna give me the everything I from London, Bond Street. Nothing ever come from China. I mean, pop up, me tag them. My new Benz, it a mad them. Every day me I swag them. Louis up on me back them. See me not too swim, me not like beach. And me too black, me not like bleach. Phone no stop ring when I night reach. Even your girl want try peace. I see if some do it. Some do it.
What you do every day now?
First thing in the morning.
What you do?
When I wake up.
What you do?
Thank God for life.
Uh-huh.
Look in the mirror, say yes, I'm the best, 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 best. Way too blessed, 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 blessed. Yes, I'm the best, 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 best. Way too blessed, blessed, blessed.
And all God bless ladies can sing this song right here.
No girl can't see me and cause problem. Them a man close so me walk on them. Me no love chat but me I want them. Tell them this a real shame them. No girl can't see me and cause problem. Them a man clowns so me walk on them. Me no love chat but me I want them. Tell them this a real Shenyang anthem. No girl can't see me and cause problem. Them a man clowns so me walk on them. Me no love chat but me I want them. Tell them
start to sing it now, ladies.
Don't fight no girl over no man, me no idiot. If me I take your man, me I keep that. Them a fi see me in a street and pass and whisper to friend if I she that. If a girl touch me, me nah say me nah be that. But if me I take your man, me I keep that. She a fi see me in a street and pass and whisper to friend if I she that.
God, me say uptown girl them love bad man. Uptown girl them love bad man. Green and boy where you get wrong bang. Cold wanna kick Jackie Chan Hong Kong. Get a girl them love when they smell good, so you can't look them and smell like madman. Me say cold wanna kick Jackie Chan Hong Kong. Cold wanna kick Jordan. If I clean to the bone so fly. Oh me, man. Oh girl let me squeeze those thighs. So lit 'cause the tree so high. Most of them can't run with the thing back. Still I tell them please don't try. So please, so fly. Oh me,
It's early when we just started there.
Catch it.
It's Friday, start to warm up for the weekend now, Fina.
The days are over.
Start to do a dance right now.
Sing and rock your body left to right. Anywhere we go, the one place I ignite. We flaring. Girl inna me bed, give me. With a dozen magnum on me bed. I feel clean like pussy from your toe up to your head. Fairy are the new thing, everybody says smart neck. When we walk past people, we call on a brown neck. No for them, boy, the girl we catching a we neck. Girl with them, my wife up every day, I take set. And I rock up on the foot like I just up on the bed. Me say, whoa, girl I say me flare it. Whoa, girl I say me flare it. Whoa, girl I tell me say me flare it. Whoa, girl I say me flare it. Flare it. Jenna Bunks. Me a Japan.
Have some fun on the Friday. Have some fun on the Friday.
Jenna Bunks. Do the dancer. Jenna Bunks.
Russian leave, yes?
Me a Japan. Huh? Where? In a bad mind boy head there. Vex through me the dancing world say. Me no want no respect from none of them there. The party a shut down. How you did there? Over the tickers you name them. They she in a shot up shots of the thing a fling where. One me a look from the object there. Dog, if you want look some girl, if you want live with a friend, if you want smoke some trace, no care who a phones are a kiss them teeth. If you want my own the bar, say you a go mash up the club. You want make your lifestyle sweet. Don't say you a go do it and then don't do it.
In a Euro Bravo start tour now. Mashing up stage and dance floor now. Fly back, play with J-Lock now. And up.
Man shoulder for your flick, yeah that's fun. Tell your shoulder for your flick. Busy, cool ravers a far with. Ding ding dong, the new dancing king. Man shoulder for your flick. Tell your shoulder for your flick. Watch your words to a speak and a talk with your bad mouth. Man shoulder for your flick. In a mid chain bling. Bad mind is a sin. Unity we a deal. Dancers Philip gooder than another. If you fight that, me picking out a feather. Don't bad mind my brother when him a go up the ladder. Money man happy go get the cheddar. If you not like that, hold them there. Hold them there fully back, so hold them there. Hold them there. Man a shoulder for your friend. Tell a shoulder for your friend. Watch your words to a speak and a talk with your bad mouth. Man shoulder for your friend.
How many name? Lolly, short and tally. Lolly, can't bally. Lolly, short and tally. Lolly, can't bally. I'm so what's on sale? What's on sale? What's on sale? What's on sale? Cocky over here, cocky over here. Cocky over here, cocky over here. I want you drink cornflakes and body water. Cornflakes and body water. I want you.
Friday morning vibes, daybreak with the key. We start the vibe in the studio now. Start it now.
I want my name. Lolly, short and tally. Lolly, can't bally. Lolly, short and tally. Lolly, can't bally. I'm so what's on sale? What's on sale? What's on sale? What's on sale? It's over here, cocky over here. Over here, yeah, over here. I want you to drink cornflakes and body water.
Whoa, have peanut water. What you drink cornflakes and peanut water. Oh, we are say zest in the life. Zest in the life. Zest in the life. Whoa, she say I buy for it, she sold, she like that. What? We are say buy for it, she sold, she like that. What? She say I feel no miss, she sold. Feel no miss, she sold. They beg when the key and phenom. I'm starting to sweat. The hoodie might come off soon.
Listen, you just trust me. You just trust me.
I'm starting to set. The hoodie might come off. I'm starting to sweat. Oh Lord, phenom. Hey, more zest and less stressing. More zest and less stressing. No, but I really wanted to take the hoodie off. Hey.
That man is not your own. That man right there is not your own. That man is not your own. That man right there is not your own. That man is not your own. That man right there is not your own. That man is not your own. That man right there is not your own.
We feel I'm a real top sister.
Chain on the neck, on the dresser. Not a serious man, but a short. He's a presser like cartel. Say make the money any weather, but wait. Don't feel he's alone, he's a child mother and a baby at home. Your mind telling you should leave him alone. If you want him in your that man is not your own. That man right there is not
soul. Touch. Up in your soul. You gotta rotate. Say it from Antas. Step your father. Not from long time. Season Simeon, Marvel. Let me say, touching on your soul. Touch, up in your soul. Touching machine and no washing machine. Touching machine and no washing machine. Touch, touching on your soul. Touch,
a nice nation,
touching
my
machine and
baby.
no washing machine.
Because up my baby. Because up my baby. Up my baby. A nice nation, a nice nation. A nice nation, a nice nation. Up my baby. Because up my baby. Because up my baby. Up my baby.
That is it now. That is it now. Scholars. Take your time and bend. Take your time and bend. Take your time and bend. Take your time and bend.
Push it now, ladies.
If she white, well I sure down the it tight. Baby, if she blue, well I know that I jam in you. Ladies, if she black, well I sure down the it fat. Ladies, if she red, they like a hearse. It dead, every gal I wear you bend. Oh God, I want you show me your color bend.
Right now, me now waste no time. Hey, girl, me when you move waistline. Shake your body and jiggle one time. To the left, to the right, move to the baseline. Grab a girl and stab it. Don't mind girl if I grab it. Take time, I want you rocky body.
Y'all wanna start some mashing it before? Y'all wanna start it? Y'all wanna really start it? Okay, start it now, Fina.
Right now, me now waste no time. Hey, girl, me when you move waistline. Shake your body and jiggle one time. To the left, to the right, move to the baseline. Grab a girl and stab it. Don't mind girl if I grab it. Take time, I want you rocky body. Take time, I want you stab it. You don't panic, like you're sitting on a chair. Why no? Dash out you don't care. Even if your man standing right there. We no give a body have a share. Cause a party time fi mad up the place. Grab a girl to hands pan she waist. It crowded, please give me some space. Feel like me just finish a race. Girl tip on your toe, bend down and touch floor. Sink in your back, me like a contour. Open your legs like bookway in store. Tap up your ass like finger pan phone. Knock on the door like say you want more. Grab a girl and stab it. Don't mind girl if I grab it. Take time, I want you rocky body. Take time, I want you stab it.
She like, right.
Next level now, Fina.
Right.
This is
she like, right.
Do one thing, ladies.
So my girl bubble on the bar, bubble on the bar, boy. Just jiggle on the bar, jiggle on the bar. My girl bubble on the bar,
I want your bubble
on the bar.
I want you jiggle.
Don't bright.
She like one thing alone.
She like man we fried. Big ride this man we fried. Top right. She like man we fried. Big ride this man we fried.
Talk to them now.
Pull up, I tell she wine for nothing. I tell she wine back, climb for nothing. I tell she wine back, climb for nothing. I tell she wine back, hey you can't pull up. I tell she wine for nothing. I tell she wine back, climb for nothing. I tell she wine back, climb for nothing.
Skip to your favorite part now, Fina.
Sit up on it, girl. Wine on it, girl. Go down on it, girl. Back it up. Start manage it, girl. Take your time when you're whining, baby. My girl, I want you start back it up. Manage it, girl. Start to cock up. Independent, you don't give a fuck. Drop to the ground, rock it up.
Pull up.
stars collide.
Straight up, cause she don't want no side. Cockeyed must be high like a tide. I could be cause you're well certified now. Why don't you come into my ride? Big ride, big ride, big ride, girl. Girl, you pretty like a bride. My bride, my bride, my bride, cause you cut me in a zone. And me pressure overload.
Ladies, I wanna know which side moves the best, ladies.
Baby, say, can you make your left watch tick a little? Girl, tick a little. Girl, tick a little. Girl, can you make your right watch tick a little? Girl, tick a little. Girl, tick a little. Let me see you go down and tick a little. And tick a little. And tick a little. Come make your bumper come up and tick a little. And tick a little. And tick a little. Now, this girl hit me up in a DM. She want me check she at the PM. But me say me not man in my girlfriend. So she get vexed and she not lick again. But 2 months later she text me. Them times when me girl did a vex me. Me feel like she give me 1 month. So that is my time to have some fun. Come take advantage, baby. This is your time to hold me down now. Take advantage, baby. Y'all went on the thing, y'all make it off now. Take advantage, baby. This is your time to hold me down now.
And when you see me at the next fair, ladies.
Yo, what I mean, girl? Let me take a wine on the low. Girl, I don't want no see. Take a wine on the low. Too much people here to see. And I don't want no scene from your man. So you know I'm holding your hand. I don't want no scene from your man. So drop low and give me that jump. I want you to put a kiss on me right there. Wherever you want.
Wherever?
Wherever you want.
However?
Wherever you want. Won't you put a kiss on me right there? Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want. We don't talk no feelings. What really going on here? Motoda, what you talking feelings? Family, hey, we don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. Why you talking?
We don't talk no feelings.
We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no.
So guys, yo, being in here on a Friday, we could get real carried away.
I lose about 3 pounds here just now.
Listen. So we're coming back with the topics.
Let me cool it down.
Yes.
Let me breathe.
Yes. First, I want to thank everybody that's tuning in once again on Facebook, Instagram, Mixcloud, and our audio site. Also on YouTube at GMGT.LIVE. I want everybody on everybody's live, personal lives, and on the GMGT lives. I want y'all to go to shop. I said thought.
That's where your mind is at.
Take your time.
That's our intention for the weekend. It's all right. No judgment, baby. It's all right.
I'm trying to be a good nugget. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Be a
okay.
bad nugget. No,
Right. That's what the weekend's for.
Listen,
Daddy juicier ones, the bad nuggets.
yeah, listen.
Very
Once
tasty.
Phenom give me the okay. Once he give me the green light, that's it. But I would like everybody to go right now. Shop.gmgt.live.
Go buy
The
something.
website is up for the merch.
No, the merchandise nice though.
Yeah, the merchandise is
very nice.
but
I have
it's
a
not-
couple.
But it's not. The world can see it, only we see it.
Well, no, I want a couple of pieces. All I go
but
and get.
I would like for you guys to go to the website and drop your email so you can be part of the mailing list. I'ma wait. Go over to shop.gmgt.live. Just do that and drop your email so you get notification. I'll wait.
There you go.
It's in
I'll
the
put
group.
it in the comments.
Yes. I don't know who's the team on Mixcloud, but somebody drop it in Mixcloud, please. I'll wait. Everybody on everybody's personal live, shop.gmgt.live and drop your email. I'll wait.
You dig?
Okay, so I listen. I have boss man outside. I will ask him if the numbers went up. If the numbers went up, I told you I different. I cut from a yes. I'm cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, man, shop the life too. Yeah, but I get tired.
I'm not saying nothing.
Okay, so the topic that we're going to be talking about right now is fashion in the soca industry. Are we talk about fets or we talk about artists? Or
Artists. It should be everything. It should
everything
be
in a whole.
Carnivals,
The standard.
video shoots, all that
The
stuff.
standard different
All
for
that
carnival,
stuff.
the standard
Yes.
different for fets, the
Yeah,
standard
so-
different for
Yeah.
artists, the
Listen,
standard different for regular people. Going to the fet.
I'm not a stylist or nothing like that. But me, when I go to an event, I could be in basic wear. I will make my basic wear look like I dropped hundreds of dollars on it.
Oh,
It's hard to not be fashionable, not be up on. I'm not saying that you have to go
on the trends,
I'm
on the
saying
expensive.
the Caribbean community period is very hard. You cannot have low self-esteem with your outfits.
I can say something.
You will get mashed up.
I not feel any Crocs and fets.
The what?
You
Crocs.
against it?
Against it.
You against it? I've seen it a few times.
I against it. And I go talk my thing.
I've seen Crocs in the fet a lot.
I don't want that.
Wait, you're talking about the actual
the shoes.
Shoes by
But there's
Crocs.
different Crocs.
I talk about the slippers
And, okay, what time of the night was it?
What do you mean?
They fed.
Okay, I'm talking about what period in the fet.
From when they walk in.
From when they walk in.
I'm stepping under this one. I'm minding my business. Yes.
Nah, I can't condone that.
I know
No, we're not condoning that. Let's
Some
set
of my
some ground rules.
friends, some of my friends in the fest scene, do, however, wear Crocs. So it's not. I'm not saying.
Let me keep the thing. Let me keep it.
Me personally, I feel like if you in this industry and you serve, everybody serves a purpose.
Yes.
But if you're like a promoter, if you're an event coordinator, if you're a bartender, you get a blind. But if you're a regular patron, do not come into the fete in Crocs.
Now you're saying if they're staff, if they work in
Like
the party,
some
you
type
can come.
of because
Guys, what they look like when you saw them? Because you're always the witness.
No,
I never see that.
No, people just walk into the.
But I feel like it's something that happens from watching other people do it, and the people that have started the Croc waves are actually.
Some people just feel like, you know what, I ain't got no time to waste.
Maybe
Maybe they don't want to waste any time. They're like, listen, I come to shell down, I just part of my
If
thing.
I have a team event, right? And you come chic and you coming in Crocs, here's your money back.
Can I come to my event with Crocs?
Here is your money back. That's it. And don't get me wrong, my good friend KJ, he said trends.
He did.
He said trends. But he could do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's part of this industry. But if you're just a patron, don't come into nobody event with no Crocs.
There's a way
Put
to
it
wear
on
things.
After.
My
Don't
thing is
walk into it.
time and place and event.
There's a way to wear things. If you're a trendsetter, the
Agreed.
Crocs will go. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to make sense to me, but sometimes you can look at some
It
people
don't
outfit
go.
and you be like, nah, you ain't really rocking that.
Have a Crocs party.
Okay.
I call it how they.
Don't entice the thing now.
I'm not,
That might actually be happening, but I can't say anything else on
See?
that.
Mind your business. Mind your business.
Yeah, but I don't want nobody to lie there. That's why.
Listen, it's copyrighted.
Your
so
complaint became an
never mind.
epidemic now. Now it's gonna be a thing. Yeah, we alright?
No, I see. I've been seeing it plenty, and especially me as a man. I go off it. I just dress up. So
Yeah,
if
he
I
does.
sign up, dress up, and a man next to me with Crocs.
Which is, I want to say
When
this.
I go out, I'll be
weird.
like, you know what? I ain't gonna be there, so let me dress accordingly. Like if I knew you was coming here this morning, I wouldn't have dressed like that.
Guys
Coming
don't
comfortably.
most guys don't put in effort. You know, most guys don't put in effort. They have only
talking about
seen
women and men?
most guys in the most males in the parties that I go to sometimes. They just do the brap. They just put on the basic, while the woman.
Nah, my team can't do that.
I'm just,
Can't do
and I
that.
love to see that. You have to put, you know what I'm saying? Don't look like you roll out of bed. Like, put some effort because then you're going to want woman with the
didn't get the
outfit to come
memo.
and wind up.
Nah, I rolled out
no,
of bed
I ain't
today.
projecting
That's not how I
towards you
dress.
at all.
He don't dress like that. He
No,
don't
we're
dress
talking
like
about
I at
on the
least would
fet.
put a chain right here.
Right now,
Took the hoodie off, but-
listen.
Zestini, please. It is.
As he said, time and place, right? It's
Yes,
time and place. So
of course.
I was just saying that, like, you can't be looking crazy in the people that party.
Me, okay, prime example, right? I'm sorry to cut you off. Prime example. I came in the scene Labor Day 2018. Yes, 18. Right? My mother always told me, no matter where you go, you have to look nice. Even if you're going like a little camping
That's the
trip,
West Indian thing, though.
You gotta look nice.
You ain't gotta look. You ain't gotta have $1 million because you gotta look
Listen,
like it.
I walk into a place, and I know she got that outfit from Rainbow. I know she get that outfit from Pretty. Don't get me
Nah,
wrong.
Rainbow has some nice thing, man.
No. They get the cheap stuff that you could tell.
Oh.
Like, don't get me wrong. I shop Indian everywhere. Nobody could tell me nothing.
Listen,
It's
this
my
right here is a
pockets.
rainbow thing.
Listen,
Okay? This is rainbow.
where did I get this
seal wrap.
from? I got this from
It looking
Dennis.
good.
This
I
is
got
how
this-
you put it together.
Yeah,
I love a simple thing.
Yeah,
I just
simple
dance
stuff.
up and sweat up. I don't need no such expensive thing.
Exactly.
On at all.
This
Nah,
shirt
Rainbow,
right
Rainbow,
here,
Rainbow are nice. Rainbow is sexy
They
thing.
do.
I like Rainbow.
Rainbow and Pretty Girl. I got this top from Dennis. I got these bottoms from H&M. If I would have never said nothing, you probably think I spent a
I's a
money
Zara
on
man.
this. Me, I can't afford Zara.
I's
Even
a
when I
Zara
can afford
man.
it.
Express. I
Me,
might
I'm
buy.
slightly boycotting those stores unless they put some Black Lives Matter shit out. I'm boycotting those stores. Sorry.
Wait, aren't they going out of business?
Zara?
Zara? No, they losing their stores.
Not that I'm completely like canceling them. I'm just saying I'm looking at certain.
You're watching the movements.
I want to see the movements. I want to see you
Right.
aligned. I get it. Your style is. I love Zara. Love it.
European.
Especially on men, male, masculine. Like I love that.
Yeah.
Do your thing. It's very easy. You can't go wrong with Zara.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a Dr. J's type of dude, you'll be stressed out in Zara.
Me
also.
Yeah.
So you don't know. you don't know who you. There's nothing wrong with Dr. J's.
Not the bagginess. Dr. J's is more.
No, even if it's not bag, you're just saying like it's a different type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You don't. Okay, when I came in, right, I looked around. I'm like, yo, the young ladies in here do not know how to dress.
At all.
And even till now, like that's why I'm not gonna hold you. I'm happy Priscilla's doing what she's doing, and even me, even before Priscilla was doing that.
Big up to Priscilla, stop
You have to update
enthusiast.
me on the Priscillas and
She
the
does.
trendsetters.
She's fat smart. She's a stylist.
Yeah, she's styling people how to dress for fets. Me, when it came to like certain events, like I remember there was one event that By Far Mega threw. He was
Big up
going
By Far
for
Mega.
GQ event. Nobody knew what GQ. I had to put on my Instagram like, if y'all need any help.
You serious?
Yeah, but here's the thing about the GQ type of fit. You see we culture. I ain't trying to be white. I ain't trying to be close to whiteness. Neatness is different from whiteness, right?
No, the neatness is what was going for.
Right, but I'm saying that like it's very we just teeter on the line of like censoring people, right?
True.
Style is unique. Style is
Yes.
different. So you could come with your style, you could do what you want, and you could be put together.
Right.
But if you're looking like a ruffian, that's a different story.
That's my problem, and that's the
Yeah.
only reason he was going for the GQ look, but he wasn't telling people to dress like that.
If
He was
you
like, this is how y'all supposed to look, the clean effect.
If I want to simplify it, uptown versus downtown. It's
Right.
uptown fit.
I'm both. I'm in the middle. I'm middle tone.
I love ghetto people style. See ghetto people style. I love the dancehall queen. I love the skins.
I like that type of vibe.
I'm
That's-
very
to
extra
me-
with those things.
To me, in the soca scene, in our industry, that's GQ to me.
Is it? Oh.
That's GQ to me. You see, the Jamaicans, they come with a real puffy.
I'm down for the ghetto
shoulder
style because
and
let me
stuff.
tell you, the same ghetto styles as end up in Zara and then you go there and you think Zara started and it's not girl. Zara started. Zara take a picture in the ghetto and the stylist go
Girl
and do
Gaza.
this. You know what I'm saying? It's ghetto people style that we see it now. So, whatever you bring, but it's a different from
I know,
decency and-
like, when I go to Trinidad and I party in Trinidad, like, it's a big difference.
Right.
People in Trinidad could girl dress.
Real dress.
Yeah.
Understand?
Barbados too.
Could dress. Then they step out. They don't care what kind of event they're stepping out.
Yo, we could be in the bushes.
Total face.
I come in to look nice. And me, I'm not stush. With it, click, flick off the heels. I said,
Well, yeah.
that's me.
But then it's when you come here now and you go off at it's like, yo.
You say, well, you
And I'll
watching.
think coming in a old piece of clothes. So I don't want no like good pictures taking, snap taking.
Zara trends, you're coming out.
Yeah.
You're not gonna come and embarrass me.
How
You're
do
not
you
gonna
do
come
that?
walk up on me and you looking
Spin
all
off for
holy,
one
holy.
time.
But if more people hold that standard as far as, and it's difficult because you can't really judge somebody, but you can really see like.
No, it's not judging, it's just.
Judging is good sometimes.
A standard.
I am judgy. I am
It be-
going to judge.
No. It be this. All right, there's one. Oh God, there's one girl. She's so weird. She do be doing.
Tell us how you really feel.
Talk to you.
Tell
talk
us
to
how
you.
you really
And
feel.
I
It's
try,
Friday
and I'm
now.
looking. I'm like, you look bad. You look bad.
Bad.
No, not at all bad. Like your whole.
Go ahead with the subs. What date was it? What month? And
I'm
the
not
fete.
trying to know what it is. I'm not trying
Call
to
out the fete. Is the promoter
Don't
fault?
call out the fact.
Is the promoter
And
fault?
that's the thing. Some promoter, but even now, what I really respect is like a lot of promoters. They're pushing. They're being very strict on dress code. Memory Road.
That has
They
to do
was
with the
not-
venues. The venues is judge how you
Memory
look
Road was
every
nice.
time you come in.
Right. Memory Road is one event that I didn't go.
That
I
was
wasn't in
one.
attendance, but they were not playing.
Big up Drills International.
Whatever.
Us.
Add again all that, what do you call it? Email list.
I go
'Cause
put
how
on
I
my
don't know
Nori.
about these.
I go bring
memories
Nori.
and-
We
Papa.
we're a family now.
I'm up early
Everything
and I'm
on-
sleep by 8 p.m. Please. So if it's
Aye.
a day fete, I good.
Day fete.
Please get me out before 5. If I'm
That's
leaving
it.
by 7, I will not be able
I
to.
like.
That's how I saw
I
Cheryl
love
over there.
defects.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like
Day fets
sungrass,
is the
hot
rave.
grass fet. That's why I like.
I like overnight, like Juve time fet.
5 o'clock.
If I get up 2 o'clock in the morning to go to that fet, I hype.
I chin at that.
Hype.
Yeah, boy. 2 to 9.
That fly you sent me.
Yeah, that's my vibes.
That is my vibes.
That fly you sent me, I'm thinking.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But
send me the flyers because it's my birthday on Monday and I'm gonna be turned.
we're playing a job
weekend.
and it's also
So now about
Grenadian,
you want to come over?
Send me the
Carnival.
thing.
Alright.
So we in here playing a job.
Yeah, man.
I love a job fet. You see, that is ghetto people thing. Job fet and old mass fet and sometimes.
Really, and to me personally, don't kill me. Yeah.
We got judge. We not to kill you.
Alright, don't kill me, right? Time and place similar. I went to a party the other day. It was for Barbados. No, Barbados Carnival was last week. They had a Juve.
Okay.
I went.
No invites. You're so rude and
It
disrespectful.
was real last minute. I went, right?
Probably was working.
No.
I get off at 8.
You went home. That was Friday night.
Nakia, you missed it.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
Be a part of the
Yeah,
experience.
went home.
Post fet.
They want to set up outside
And the
people in
party
house,
start
not
too.
me.
It was a 2 to 9. It was a 2 to 9 party.
He never
And
told me. He never told me he was dealing with Barbados. He never told me
Yeah,
that.
it
He
was-
want to stand outside people's house after they're not me.
I went to my brand, buddy. So I dress up.
Of course.
Went to my nice shoes thing. Went in there. From the time I walk inside, boom. Dirty. I said, see me?
I mean, it's like
See my
that
honest
sometimes. It's okay. That is the other. Yes. Juveniles I just dress up, I don't wear old thing. I just dress up. Earrings, everything. Earrings, chain, everything.
Me, you see my Juve shoes?
I just need
Yeah,
I have a Juve shoes in them.
You have to have a
Now
Juve
you
shoes.
officially-
4 years in a row.
4 years I have Juve shoes.
You have to
care-
have a Juve shoes.
The outfit could be looking real nice and clean. I
But the
come in
Juve
my
shoes
Juve.
will tell the whole
They
story.
went travel in Miami.
Yep.
Went,
Yep.
yeah, went
Yep.
everywhere.
You
But
have to
that
have
have
that.
memories.
Yes. One time I throw away,
only been to
and I
two.
had to throw away my sneakers. I had to stay like, rest in peace, because I know you held me down. You held me down.
Listen, I have a Juve
You know what I mean?
shoes. I have one Juve shoes. I only went to Miami Juve.
And don't
And I
wear,
have Carnival shoes.
You have to have your mask shoes. You have to have your mask. Well, I have mask.
don't
I
wear
have wedge
Converse. Don't wear Converse to
No,
Juve.
you
Converse
ask for
is
blisters.
really uncomfortable.
They mash
You
up
ask-
foot.
Yeah, you ask her for blisters and
Yeah.
fong and fing.
I don't want to mash up foot though. Don't no Converse. I try that. No
I
lie.
just wear heels on the road, but I just put
I still go
tattoo spray
there.
on the. Let me tell you, ladies, if you want to be able to wear heels on the road for at least 2 to 3 hours or more, okay, you have two options. Okay, I'll let my secrets out.
Teach me.
You could go and get Botox underneath your foot, and you'll be able to wear. I'm talking stamina.
So
okay.
what? So
Or you
Jimmy?
could get, you know, the extreme. I can't remember the name of the brand, but I will send it to you. It's a tattoo spray. When you're gonna get tattoos to numb the area, you spray your entire foot. I was in Jamaica Carnival. I did heels the entire road.
Wow.
Spray the entire road. I mean, not skinny
So
heels. I'm
when
talking
you-
about block heels, like maybe 3 inches. I was good.
So when you reach
I
your
couldn't
mountain,
walk the next day.
All right.
Not
I have
that
a-
much,
I was about to
but-
say,
I
like,
have a
like,
pimple.
my hips was kind of mashed up, but I
Oh,
just
Lord.
but thank God the road was over, and then the next day after mass was the cool down, so I was
Right.
good.
Okay.
You're
you'll
going to
come
see
outside
water,
and yeah.
you're good,
You're right.
but it works. Trust me, ladies,
God,
it
God,
works.
Yo, if I would have known they had a tattoo numbing spray, girl.
Oh yeah, it's a tattoo numbing cream and spray, and it comes, you know, and you spray it right before you spray your shoes. You spray, you know, I put on. I mean, we have to put on proper. You know what I'm saying? If you're wearing like stockings and stuff, but most of my shoes is you know, I can't really wear stocks, but
Yeah.
I need the opening the shoes, so it's be open toe, so
Yeah,
I can
that
spray
breathe.
the toe,
Yeah.
spray the side, you know, every hour. I mean, it is maintenance, but it's fine. It's a look,
Right.
It's a
Right.
thing.
Oh, that's
But when
that.
you reach, you know, I'm just saying, it's be good for the pictures, good for the road, cute after a while.
Take that, man.
I'm the type of person to take my pictures, take off my shoes, fling it on the truck. If I lose them, I lose them.
And then you
I
say that.
chip in. I chip in.
I just be sweating, take all the pictures you want. Sweat. Sweat.
We're gonna have to carry you up because you're gonna have splinters, Nakia.
Me, listen, I'm gonna piggyback in
Given
somebody.
Nakia problems at all, you have to deal with it, eh?
That's why I like being small. Like, can I go to your back, please? No, Nakia, please. No.
Not me.
Please. Yay! Piggyback ride. So, we're going to go to the next topic. Quality and soca music videos versus the world. As far as like mainstream music videos like the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's.
How many videos do
I
they
also
really
have
have in the
something to say
soca
about
community, though? Like,
They I'm gonna be honest with you. They're starting to push out a lot more music videos. This is Ice Sasha's, and okay, if you're not bad.
Personally, how I feel like the quality, and it's not just this year or last year. I feel like since around 2017 or 18, the quality of soca music videos has improved so much.
Well, they need to tell the story better than than just the music. You know, they need to visually appeal to
My
people.
problem with soca music videos, and we have a couple. My team have a couple. I'm a manager and I'm a record label. Right?
Sorry, with that
Big
being
ups,
said,
big
you're gonna introduce the
Big
problem.
ups.
You have to give a solution.
I'm gonna give a solution.
Okay. Boom.
Right?
Say boom.
My problems with soca videos in the industry, I feel like they don't put no effort into them. Everything is a whine. Put the camera on a girl whining, and that's it. Video done. There's no substance in it.
Stories.
When I watch a video, I want to
Majority of
see.
these songs with the lyrics, so when I tell people tell woman what to do, so that is where the focus is. So tell all your soca artists, stop telling woman what to do. We know what to do with our hips.
'Cause then
you can have requests, but then the video don't follow through.
I watch, like two of my cousins is videographers in Trinidad. One is Dory Pro. He does all our Marshall videos, Bungie, Voice. There's a storyline.
Yeah.
Even Cohen, you do Cohen videos too. And I have a next cousin who does my videos as well.
Hi, Corinne.
It's quality, and I feel like even more so the videos in New York, all they spend all their money, 4K, cinematic. That the kind of videos we need for because if we don't put out that, nobody gonna take us serious.
Of course.
But we had to separate the audience, right? So the audience there's some people who don't really care about the video, they care about the artist, right? So they know the song, they want that. They don't really need the video. And then because we want to expand soca to the world, we need video. So that YouTube
we need that genre.
We need that, right? So so your appeal is to call for
quality,
more creativity.
Quality and creativity, because it can be a clear video, but if it's just
that costs a lot of money, so sometimes
spend all the money. You have to spend money to
but
make
even
money.
like digital, like some people look at Kes video, what
Which
he
one
did
is
with
that?
Hello, what he did with Hello, or is it?
We
Okay,
talking about
I was a
animation?
little
You
the
talking about-
animation. I was a little disappointed, but I understood that he was going because I inquired. I was like, big song like that, and you.
Are you talking about the one where
Is it which one he did the animation? Was it
it was Kes.
Was it
and
Hello or
they
the other
won-
one?
They won Road March with that. Oh my god.
Stage going bad.
Yes. What animation?
The one that he did the animation too when he
It was recent.
Right.
It was
Stage
one
gone
time
by.
mark. Yeah.
Well, he dedicated to his father.
Which one is that?
He
That's
you know
when-
he dedicated right.
Well, that's in the grass.
Savannah
Yes,
Grass.
Savannah dedicated.
I like Savannah Grass.
But that was animation.
Right. So
No,
I'm
not
saying,
the animation. You have actual video. To
Oh
Savannah
yeah,
Grass.
the animation
I only saw
was
an
the one with
animation.
Iowa.
Oh, no.
So I'm saying that that's what people are doing now. Like they want to tell more of a story, but like digital costs so much more money. I feel like if I just say less, because back in the day, videos used to be call a couple of friends, you reach up on the corner, and you just let loose. You're saying people don't want that no more.
Oh yeah, Molly said it was Savannah Grass.
We need to
Thanks,
like
Molly.
we're trying to.
And lyrical videos. I definitely agree with that, Molly.
What about when Fayan did the
lyrical
whole in the
video.
road? She, with the road situation, and she just get a bunch of women in the road, and she just filmed.
Fayan, sad. I'm telling you,
Sad.
Fayan sad. She made a song. All in Rees.
I'm off of Fayan anyway.
All in Rees. The song Rees.
Fayan bus.
She made that video in the woods in the winter. Woods video in soca. Sorry, Fayan.
I hate to do that to
The
another
worst
black
video in
woman, but
soca
she's
music.
a disappointment.
But how
Sorry.
I see it as far, you always want to put your oh god, Fayan, I have nothing to do with this, please. Oh, don't come for
No
me.
shame. Listen, I'm talking about the standard that
Yeah.
Fayan put out. And
We allowed to
I
give
like
up,
people to talk, they talk
opinion.
and walk, they talk. And I just hold myself.
I
I'm the
frightened of
biggest
Fayan.
critic
I
for
never
myself.
met Fayan.
I just feel like if
you
you're gonna sing about bumper and road traffic stopping type stuff, I'm gonna need you to be dressed amazing, not in a hoodie, and I need you to do some more stuff than what you're doing.
Quality
Your
work in
song
soca.
saying bumper traffic stopping situation.
I feel like with that being said,
Yeah.
investing is a key. It's expensive, but at the same time, everybody is trying to make a name for themselves.
All right.
The better
That's
your
where-
brand looks, the better people will
And-
move towards it and gravitate
Right.
towards
And
it.
I speak on the brand on a whole soca music. You understand? We don't have a genre yet.
But we do. See,
we
it's tough.
do, but it's
we
not.
do. See,
It's not recognized though.
It's not recognized. It's in the
because
words.
our
Big up killer songs.
Our standard is really. You gotta remember, we in the thing, right? So our standard is so like we really see what we want to yet. But internationally, people love.
You love the music.
Internationally,
so
our
Apple,
music,
give me a
our
genre.
culture is. But I thought it was on iTunes. Now we have a soca genre.
It's reggae.
It's not. No. What it
You
is.
still reggae?
No. What it is
still
is
reggae?
not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not distinguished. if you like say okay, if you talking about genres, if you start singing, let's see, you start singing a Vibes Cartel. Oh, that's reggae. Stupid idiots. No.
Just dance.
That's a thing. Marshall. Oh, he's a great reggae artist.
Even dance don't have a genre on Apple Music.
So
yet.
why you guys think? So
reggae.
what do you guys think is the reason why soca doesn't have a genre?
Quality. We not.
Is it quality or the artists and them sometimes? Everybody have different goals, right? Because if you want to take the genre, which means you as the personal artist need to take yourself as a brand and have that trajectory.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And you as a you own a record label and stuff. So what are you doing for your artists?
You have to.
We just don't stick in soca. We promote. We do dancehall. We do Afrobeats, and we cross. Like even like our rhythms, we infuse soca with Afro. We infuse soca with dancehall, and we don't just promote here. We promote to the world. Yeah.
To the world.
But you know, some people in the culture are scared of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the next thing, one more thing, we're not seasonal. We do music all year.
That's the thing. Soca cannot be seasonal.
I think that's the issue.
That's one.
We have to.
That's
go.
not an issue.
You don't think so?
I don't find that a big issue.
But it's an issue
because you have to understand
for the support.
In the Caribbean, hot is year round.
But in the Caribbean, they don't listen to soca. They listen to reggae.
They know soca playing in China right now.
Well, of course, but I'm saying as far as people from the outside, they all only think about is heat. Okay. So the outside mainstream, they're gonna only think about soca is being heat. But I think honestly speaking, as far as artists, they don't have the proper outlet to help them write bios. They don't know how to go about writing bios. They don't know how to. They don't have the necessary.
But they have the resources out there.
No, but sometimes some people they don't know how to reach out.
Right.
Some people they're afraid to ask for help. And I'm a perfect person. I'm a perfect example. I might not be I don't know how to ask for help, but I'm learning.
What you don't know, learn. What you do not teach.
And this is why I love the fact that my platform is giving that help.
You guys hear this?
Like it opening like. I might not have the answers. Yes, I will bring people in.
But we go find them.
We gotta find them.
Go find them.
So if whoever's an artist listening and chiming in or whatever into this show, hit up GMGT. Ask.
I love look what this person
what Molly said.
She said the problem is we love the soca music, but the problem is we're not buying the music.
That's the thing.
We're not buying
you know
music.
what? You see, no shade to you see DJs. DJs are now artists in their own right as well, right?
It's entertainment,
right? So as an artist, you either want to make it to a popular DJ mix to spread your music, and you have that relationship with them.
Right.
In addition to having, like other outlets, you know what I'm saying?
So marketing.
Because then you now as an artist now competing with the brand who's a DJ, and the DJ now is pushing him and his music, and then his mix is as far as where your single goes.
Right.
But is that success? I don't know if that's success to just make it to Private Ryan, right? If you want to know like what songs is hot, prepare for the road, Carnival, not necessarily music, but Carnival set. But listen to Private Ryan or some mix or whatever.
Because you also got to understand, when it comes down to Private Ryan, what I've noticed with me being in this industry, when it come around for Trinidad, if his mix don't drop, nobody else drops a mix.
That's what I'm saying. So apparently,
he all the music.
He's setting the standard.
He did set the standard. He's the one that gets music that has not been touched.
Well, that was to me that's the original goal. But his controversy that he had when he did a party Labor Day time, and a lot of the Carnival producers, as far as the band members, but this is just New York based. I don't know if you guys heard about it. But last year he did a party Labor Day, and
expensive party.
Right, and
that was
and a lot of promoters, a lot of band owners was like,
that was
he did it on Labor Day itself. On the road day.
I don't think it was Labor Day. It was in
it was a Labor Day itself. He did a boat ride. He did a party.
No, I thought that was Miami.
No, in New York he did a party.
Miami,
it happened twice.
So you can look at it two ways, right? Either the band members, who making the mass scared that the mass wouldn't attract enough to the party, or Private Ryan don't really have no respect for the day itself as far as preserving the show of the climax of.
And I
You
saw.
know what I'm saying?
Pick me.
Go ahead.
You have to understand, here in New York, a lot of people don't like to go on Eastern Parkway.
They don't because it's dangerous. It's a different story.
Yes, it's a different story.
So maybe New York may not be the measure. Maybe Miami.
I honestly, it was because he had it out in Coney Island.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like
it's an option.
I feel like it was an option because at the end of the day, if you know you're going to Labor Day to play mass, you should not be feeling like the balance should not be feeling threatened.
Mass people and fit people is different.
Because he started promoting that like a month before Labor Day.
And you know Labor
Day band launches happen in March and April. So
and you know what,
I don't understand how
you know what
added
insult to
money.
injury. And again, this has to do with the communication and having a type of respect for the producers of the culture, which includes DJs, which includes whatever. He ended up calling the party the name of somebody else's band. Like the band, some band in New York had a party with the same name that Private Ryan ended up calling his Labor Day thing. So it's my G, you didn't even do your homework, right? To see, or your people in your set didn't do their homework because now you're insulting the band members and you'll have it. Not that it's his fault or whatever, but I'm just saying that that's how the conflict. That's what starts the culture sometimes.
I think with that, of course, when you go on social media is not a real place.
It's
That's
a beast,
one.
first of all.
I feel like somebody that was close to him had seen that and knows what goes on here in New York. They should have hit him up like, yo, Ryan, there's such, you should reach out to them. But by that point, they was digging in.
But the thing is,
digging in this man.
The problem is money hungry. That's all it is.
I mean, he could go get his money. Listen, if there's an audience for it, go get your money. There's nothing wrong with getting the bag if you think you are going to be able to differentiate yourself. But how is it over the culture if
he's given an
the
option?
Way that the DJ is set up right now, right? As far as how the DJs are right now, a DJ is like a personality, right? So a DJ can have a party. A DJ does not need a promoter, right? A DJ can be
he's a promoter in himself,
right? So promoters feel a little like, oh, what's up, because before
that's why DJs become promoters and promoters become DJs.
So people start getting threatened because you have a lane and people want to stay in it. But at the end of the day, who are you to tell me that I don't have an influence for my vibe?
Kareem, would you like to chime in into any of this? Okay.
I'm just saying, I ain't saying it right because you see what people do is things. It doesn't have feelings. So if I say I'm a brand and I'm moving myself forward because you a cop can't tell me I can't be the best that I'm gonna be. You can't. You can't. I'm gonna push myself, but I will consider when it's time for the climax of the season, which is the actual parade, the Juve, where I have respect to be like, hey, how we could cross promote and I would do that personally.
They got their own. They go have their own route.
They probably will. I mean,
down Ocean Park.
It ain't right. because you know why? They may have a better relationship.
You hear me, Nikia?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So here's the chime that I have.
Big boss
I have no problem with what Private Ryan is doing. None at all. This is a free market society.
Period.
And he has the right to put together any event he wants on any day he wants to do it.
Period.
Minus the pleasantries of saying, hey, A, B, C, D, E, whatever.
Right.
Minus that part of it. He is an entrepreneur who has ideas of how he wants to put together an event.
Right.
And let me put it, his events are expensive, but I've never heard
it's
someone
an experience.
come from one
It's
of
an
his
experience.
Okay,
it's an experience.
I mentioned his event.
I have
Game
an
of
anti-comment. Sorry, I
He
went to Private Ryan Barbados and it was real. He don't put any same effort in BIM as he does do every place.
I heard it was the shit.
He does not, but every promoter have that. It depends on what they allow you to do.
Very
but
good
Barbados
themes,
kind
though.
of innovative. He's needed.
Yes.
He's definitely needed.
So in that way, I applaud him. The other thing about the culture, listen, I think he might force them to step their game up. If you don't want Ryan to get the people's money,
thank you.
He's a threat.
Then
If you design in your costumes, and you're appealing to the people, but it's a see. Let me move to Miami because this is because New York is different. New York is dangerous to play mass. It's dangerous to do Juve. It's dangerous.
Let's stay in New York real quick. Let's stay in New York.
The culture at disadvantage.
Hold up. I don't like when we paint certain things with a broad brush. So I don't think New York is dangerous to fet per se.
Not to fit.
Does it
The
have
end
it?
parade.
Does it have its challenges? Yes.
Let me clarify
But
why
I
I use
think
the word
the
danger.
violence that's being brought to the
Mhm.
parade has nothing to the masqueraders.
Right.
I
Agree.
think there's a few elements that use the cover of the crowd and the darkness to,
Which is
To do
lazy
that.
NYPD.
Right.
Pick me.
right, to do their thing. But
can't do
I've
that in
never been to
Miami.
Miami, so I can't speak on the Miami aspect of it. I've never been to Miami
See,
Carnival.
you see Miami? Go ahead. Boo.
Okay, as far as New York, the mass world, for some reason, my whole thing is right. When they came at Private Ryan, I felt like no band should have said anything but the band that had the similar name. No,
And
no
that's
other band should have never
period.
said anything negative to Private Ryan because all of y'all gave up on New York Carnival. And I'm in the mass world. I do production.
Right.
I hear people think, oh, it's all pretty and roses
work.
and unicorns and stuff like that. No. The mass world here in New York, y'all gave up on it.
Let me
so
tell you.
I feel like
I just want to
feel like
differentiate.
Not their fault.
I want to just differentiate why
How
I
is
use the
it
word
not their
dangerous.
fault?
Because the Jews are trying to get Labor Day to end earlier. And
There-
all of that
you
stuff
guys
and-
gotta
But you have
That's
to
why I use the
understand.
word-
That's what Kareem just explained. It's
Yes.
the challenges.
It's a
People
last-
people bring, and I want to be honest with you. It be the third and fourth and fifth generational people that want to come and bring guns. Stay home.
And
It be our own people. Let me tell you. That's why I say it's-
Last year when I went on the road for Labor Day, it was amazing because you want to know why?
It rained.
It rained.
It rained.
And the
I
thing
mean,
is,
It kept
That's
the
always
roaches
the sweetest.
home. It kept
The
the
thing
I
roaches
love
is-
the rain
home.
too. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
the thing
That was
is
fun.
with Miami, right? Remember, Miami's in a closed park.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Security. You had to go through security to reach in the park. You had to buy a ticket.
You see, in Miami, the culture is accommodated. In New York, it's not accommodated.
And,
that's the
and you
issue.
also
It's
gotta
not.
think about it too. They have a 10-year contract. Waterca has a 10-year contract with the city. So even if they want to change the route,
Please don't
it
call
would be
Waterca name.
it would be different. I am not part of this. So, I mean, they're part of a 10-year contract because I even thought about it. I'm like, why don't they use Prospect Park? Why wouldn't they like try to implement what's going on in Miami into Prospect Park? You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, they have
fences.
Floyd Bennett Field
Like, they
that they could
have-
organize, but they don't have
but
the.
they
You see, Waterca don't have the relationships. That's the thing. In America, you have to have the relationships with the people who are moving the information. You can't if you
We
don't
need
got
new
if you don't got
people.
I'm
that.
interested to see if we bring it to our park, if the thugs will make the travel to shoot.
Well, they will make up some
No,
excuse.
no, but you have to expect.
Nah,
Okay,
we will
like,
have
Kareem-
Karens. No,
If they-
we will
if
have
the park is
Karens and
fully-
Kent's calling the police on us because Floyd Bennett Park is all them people by King's Plaza,
Okay.
and they will sure as hell call.
And the thing is, like with Miami,
it's
everything is
secured,
fenced
then-
off.
Fenced,
Yeah,
yeah.
So like they're
it's
like
fenced
on
off.
like a bike
It's definitely
path.
accommodated.
Yeah.
The role is secure.
If you don't
It's
have
so
a wristband,
secure.
and you
security's
have
not
a
letting
and
you
you
in.
have a straight destination.
And
you
have
know
checkpoints.
Yes.
Yeah, they have checkpoints for the wristbands and,
And
all
while,
that stuff. Like,
and
it's
while you
very,
wait,
very-
and while you're waiting, you're in a area like
And
you're
you
in a.
feel like
Yeah.
a masquerader. Like you feel like
Yeah.
you don't know like.
So
That's why
it
Miami has
just
to get a
seems-
life.
Does the city of New York even want carnival anymore?
The city of
I
New York
saw
wants the
an
money.
article.
They don't
I
care
think
what it is.
they
City of New York wants
they're
money.
cool with the money, because if they weren't cool with the money,
They
it'd have
wouldn't
been
be
shut
trying.
down. It'd have been shut
Trust
down
me.
already. The
Right.
Jews would have had it done.
But you got to think
done
about
off.
it too. But people got to understand, Juve going into Carnival is the most expensive day for New York City.
Labor Day, it brings
them-
millions of dollars.
No. As far as paying those cops, they had to since
But
that
is it
that-
any
that
different?
tragic
Is
worth
it
it.
any different than the Puerto Rican Day Parade? Is it any different than
but you
the
gotta
thing parade?
understand,
Is the
but you
same
gotta
type
understand
of?
the Labor Day parade. The
It's
Labor
longer.
I'm
Day
talking about the
parade
cost because let me tell you. Remember that Fed
It's
Camboulet?
expensive.
Let me give you an
It's
example.
gonna
You remember
cost more.
Camboulet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, remember the Bacchanal de Camboulet, and so you'll find. So in my research, I found out that New York City, Kings County, period, had an issue with the amount of cases from Camboulet in the hospital who was drunk, who get alcohol poisoning, blah blah. Whereas far as Kings County was not prepared for the influx of people who needed hospitalization because it's BYOB and we just OD, right? So now that launched pressure. Look at the system, right? You have to see how New York does work. So once you start costing Kings County money, which is hospitals, overtime, doctors, blah blah blah. They want to know, okay, let me follow the trail. They start to put pressure on the owners who own these
Venues.
industrial areas, right? Because that's what you want.
Yeah.
So they put the pressure on them. Then they say, okay, you gotta have $2 million insurance and all this type of pressure. Now you're stressing me out. We here to fet.
As far as,
you know what I'm saying?
As far as Juve and Labor Day, a lot of the city's money goes into the cops. After that,
but
after
they try
that
to make
shooting,
us pay. They try to act like you're not getting. I'm saying that NYPD have a job, right? In any gathering of Black people, they just come with the force.
No,
they want to do the
perfect
least.
example.
In my opinion, they want to do the least, and then they put in the onus on the revelers and everyone there to manage themselves. When you have different generations who don't respect the culture, who this and that. Like a couple years ago, that girl got shot in her head
and I'm gonna be honest with you.
she told her man back up off her sheet.
So
that's
that
nice,
dangerous. And I'm gonna be honest with you, with that shooting,
that hurt me to
that
my
was the
heart.
increase.
That's why I use the word dangerous.
I don't go no more.
But that's why I use the word dangerous.
Give me 1 second. After that shooting, that was the reason why the increase of police has gone is because of that shooting.
But understand the story that tells, right?
They doubled and
Special
tripled that. But you have to understand, after that shooting, multiple shootings has happened from Juve itself.
But crime is
not
not
Labor Day.
But New York, listen.
But look at Puerto Rican Day Parade.
But
Look
crime
at the
in
Dominican Day
Brooklyn,
Parade. You don't hear
you
that.
see, they're a scapegoat. There's a difference between they like to scapegoat the culture. You listen, crime is gonna find its way in.
I agree with that comment that the culture is being scapegoated because it isn't masqueraders that's shooting up and
it's
anything
not.
like
And you have to remember, Caribbean people, we want to party. We don't want any type of drama.
Someone said take the carnival to Queens. How you feel about that?
And Kareem, that is why
Taking it to
it's an
Queens.
option at this point.
It's an option, but that is why I said a lot of the shootings has come from
Queens have a lot of
Juve
boulevards.
going into the parade.
Listen, a lot of the gangs, a lot of the gang members are 3 and 4 generation.
Here's what I'm gonna give you a challenge to do. Get somebody from Weatherca in here.
Definitely can.
We'll work on that. I have a cunt. Don't worry.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
Listen, we have to.
We want to hear.
Let's do it.
We will.
I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna hold my breath.
We don't have to hold our breath.
Yeah.
We can try.
We could try, but I'm not gonna because I would really
we
like to
wanna know the
understand
plans.
if you could get off of the contract because I know the city like, to have parades you have to have a contract with the city with a certain amount of time.
But Waterka itself need to get their management together.
So let's
answer to the thing that was in the papers before they could say anything else.
Let's not even do that. I'm gonna challenge you, Nikia.
Okay.
Leave us with Amika. Let's get somebody in here.
Let somebody because I don't
from,
mind taking the parade to hell at this point to hell with Juve. To be quite honest,
no.
I'm talking about here. No. I'm talking. No. I mean, as of here, because remember, you will have to also find another place to put Juve as well. You understand what I'm saying?
But
I don't mind picking up Carnival and pushing it somewhere else, but you also got to take into consideration. You have to move Juve too.
Nah.
Because you have to remember, our parade is a 2-day event.
Right. Well,
our celebration is a 2 days.
From Wednesday,
a 2-day event.
It's celebration.
Everybody else is just a day event and they go home.
Right.
They don't do the night
The
after
activities.
the activities.
They don't listen, and we know different than. It's the same thing they try to do the Puerto Rican Day Parade when the sexual assault and stuff happen, right? They try to shut it down. This is just how they just treat Black people stuff, right? So we have to take more pride in our own stuff and at least try to, not necessarily down it, but Juve now becomes, and I don't want to use the word dangerous, but Juve is a danger, right?
It's
Because the crime in Brooklyn or in
that particular
area
is going to take the opportunity. They don't care if the cops are out.
Exactly.
Watch this, right?
Should be chilling. The cops are out.
I go on Juve in Trinidad are real bad.
Everybody does have respect.
Vibes, no crime.
Because that's their mindset. There's too many women outside for them to want to focus on anything else.
But don't we have the same? I think we have the same mindset. Wherever Caribbean people, we want the fete. Good music, good times. Want that is the culture. Yeah. But if NYPD is already aggressive with our, you gotta go, you gotta move. Okay, and the venues, they worried about us. Listen, we're really just here to party. We're here to have a good time.
We have that mindset. It be the third
the 10th generations
and the 5th generation.
Well,
we'll just pick up our flag.
Is now Gen Z. I read an article this morning that Gen Z and the other generation is now surpassing. They are the majority in the world. So you see millennials and Gen Z. So their activism, their type of rules they're laying down. That's it. So to Waterka, if you get them, they need to collab. They need to hear what you're saying because of your platform and your willingness to say, hey, we don't present
There's a
problems
problem.
without solutions here.
Exactly.
We would like to invite you on to at least say what you're dealing with, right?
Come
Because
at
from the
GMGT.
outside,
And
the
we need
optics,
fresh
all they
eyes.
doing bacalao.
Yeah, we need
Right.
fresh eyes. Like, one thing I don't like, I mean,
But it's the
when I
age
do
wise
pers-
too. They,
yeah,
they just
see,
don't
that-
want to push. They don't. If you could put out a mandate to say woman can't wear tongues on Eastern Parkway.
I don't see
Oh,
nothing
God.
wrong
Dare
with
you?
that.
What do you-
I don't see nothing wrong
How
with
you
that.
gonna tell me what I'm gonna be able to wear?
Yeah, that.
Listen, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna wear it. But
If
when
I
I do
wanna wear
production,
it-
I want to see my mascara.
Sometimes
I
them-
want to see booty cheeks.
Sometimes them costumes, that is all you have to end up getting. You start with a
Wear regular
thing
panty
and then it
end up
end
in a
up
tongue.
a slingshot.
So
So
you're
what do you
telling
want me
me-
to do?
So you telling me when I cross
You're
the
banning a
stage,
black
right?
woman's body because you can't handle it?
No, I think what it was. I think what you know that lady.
what
I
it
forgot
is.
that lady.
You
She-
can't handle it.
That's
You
what
can't
it is.
handle all this blackness.
She
The
used to wear,
darkie?
like, yes, the chocolate one. She
Chocolate
was like,
and
Yes.
that was the,
It
that
was a
was the
little
main
OD.
issue.
It was a little OD, but
But they
that-
wasn't prepared for that because what she did, she
But
started to bend
why
up
you
in
not
front of a little
prepared?
child.
Why you not prepared? You're not from Trinidad. You never see slackness before.
They ain't seen
Why you
nothing
acting
yet.
shook? Cause you in New
I
York.
told her that, and I
Cause
said-
you in front of Eastern Parkway with the white people.
It's not even that.
You
Remember,
know that's
they
a part of the
older.
But
culture.
Trinidad did it be naked in Trinidad.
Carnival is woman. Carnival is
why-
bouncy. The
why-
culture is
woman.
it. Period.
Why in
Don't-
Miami they can do Juve and stuff like that and nothing?
Because
Because
the
they don't
culture
care.
is
Remember, and
allowed,
still,
accommodated.
it's in a park.
The culture is
No, it's not even
accommodated.
that. No, it's not
But
even
look at
that.
the Caribbean
I met-
community strong in Miami.
No, it's not even that. I met the chairwoman
Yeah.
of the carnival, the Miami Carnival Committee.
Right.
You would think she part of Wadaka. She let people do whatever they want because she knows they're comfortable. They're enjoying
Be
their
safe,
time.
yeah.
When
But is it stretching the culture? Is Miami moving the culture? Like, excuse me, as far as like the promoters as work with the producers of the culture for the time. October, is everybody talking? Cause I listened to this live one time with some promoters, some band owners in Trinidad. It was I can't remember. I think it was Tribe or Caesar's Army and some of them big bands.
Right.
And they were trying to figure out what they were going to do to Trinidad Carnival next year or whatever. And they were saying, thanks to the pandemic, they were having earlier conversations about what they're going to do as far as, with the social distancing and all that stuff.
Right.
And he said, if it wasn't for the pandemic, they would have never been having this conversation so early. So I'm like, well, I just be stressed out in New York trying to get my money together because I know November time is registration. I got to get my thing. And
Right.
you ain't even... So which means you just planted my stress then because you ain't stressed out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they have to approach it as a business as well. If they want me to approach it as like somebody who want to partake in the culture. Like,
Right.
but you also have to consider, is the state, Miami accommodates the culture because of the weight of the West Indian community. Do we have weight in New York, the West Indian community? Do we have weight? Does
should.
Wanaka have weight?
I have a question.
We
Isn't
should.
on the East Coast? Isn't Wadaka the first? Like New York City is one of the biggest carnivals.
New York was the
on
original.
The original, so they're stuck in their ways. That's how
there's
it
more
is.
than one
That's the
solution
issue.
is going to have to go in this. The culture is going to have to get more respect, revived, more understood.
I'm more
the
organized.
the marketing have to be different. They have to completely listen. Juve is included. Juve starts at 2. Juve is a little bit scary because that's just our
Growing up, I actually
our
enjoy.
zhuzh.
I enjoy hearing.
I love it. I love it's all inclusive. It's like a pilau. You have to take it all. You cannot just take one part because it's more money for you. But they don't really want to.
I don't know. My whole thing is like Juve itself here in New York is, as Kareem would say, the great choice of words, is very challenging.
Yeah.
It really is because
To be
they
black and
put on-
cultured is challenging. Period.
I think it should be either a different time or a different day.
Which is going to be so much. Which is
'Cause I feel like
which they need to
going
consider.
into
But
Labor Day is a lot.
I
A
don't,
lot going
honestly,
on.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No matter what,
But you know why they can't really move it because of the the Jewish holidays, the
I'm gonna be
Kippur,
honest
Let
with
me
you.
say
No
something.
matter
It's tough
what,
to move it.
it will never,
let me-
will never change unless we decide to move both Juve and Labor Day away from Crown Heights. It will never. It is too convenient for these people.
Let
If
me-
they have to travel, I promise you, they will not be busting guns out there.
I don't know what our leverage is going to be, but
Go ahead,
To chime in on Phenom's comment about it being too much, he said Juve going into Labor Day is too much. So
He's
how are
suggesting
you?
to move it.
How are you gonna go Trinidad then? When it's Juve, Monday Mass, pretty mass on Tuesday. How?
Here's the thing. I would definitely do that because it's in Trinidad and not in Brooklyn.
Not in Brooklyn.
I am in Brooklyn.
I live in the neighborhood.
Expected.
I'm gonna be honest. I live in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It is too convenient. That is the problem. The city and Waterka needs to up and move everything. Because I'm telling you, because you telling me, I live over on Montgomery.
Right.
Eastern Parkway and Utica right there. You don't think if I know for a fact, I people on social media, everybody out there, you don't think and I have views, you don't think I'm gonna carry a gun? It's
and
too
people
convenient.
use a lot of music for that.
Will bring it anywhere. They go.
If you have a gun, you want to use it.
You can call. It's easy for you to call somebody up to rent out bullets than if you go into travel.
It's too convenient because of how available it is. Miami is not available.
It's
like
not.
Because I'm pretty
it's
sure
enclosed.
There's people that live down the block from where.
But remember, you gotta. When I tell you in Miami, you had to go through this big concrete checkpoint.
The drama you have to go just to
Just to
get
get
Why you
inside.
going to fight? You going to fight.
There's so much you have to go through.
And this is the problem that I am talking about. Here, Labor Day and Juve is too convenient.
Too accessible.
It's too accessible.
Too accessible.
Because if I'm Chippewa and you come and bonks me, right? Yeah. I have a temper. Oh, do you just bump me? Okay, it's not that serious.
Yeah, but why are you in the fat? If you're so touchy.
It's not that. No, it's not. It's not just the
but it's
fat.
a fat. You
it's
still get
outside.
step on.
No,
Get
that is the first and foremost thing.
Outside, out Juve is street carnival.
But that's what I'm
basically
saying.
What it is.
In Trinidad, or even in Jamaica, Barbados, everywhere I go, like it's a touching. Is
you get bonks. You get
it's a natural thing.
So if you know yourself and you know you don't like them things. Don't go in them things.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's too accessible. So
why is you going?
If you're listening,
because then you have a gun because of your fear. And then a girl say don't.
It had a time.
Thing and me thing and you
I always tell people
time.
stand home. If you have beef and you feel like your life is, stay home.
Go in the stands. Don't be on the street.
No.
It had a time.
Personally, I'm never gonna be a.
It had a time, right? It had a time. Same thing on the road. We outside having a good time. We drinking, we raving. I bounce a man. You want to fight me? Watch me. Brother, man, sorry about that, brother. Don't worry yourself, man. Sorry about that.
Yeah. You're doing it for him.
No, I'm doing it for myself. I don't care.
Because I don't respect you like, bro.
I don't thought it's a fight.
Yeah, you doing it
and the
for
kind of
him.
things he was saying, really, I'm just like, I could have been ignorant and be like, think, like, you know what?
Exactly. It's not
Sorry,
worth it.
Because you was focused on continuing the vibe.
Yeah.
And that's
if you're not focused on continuing the vibe.
And that's the thing. That's why Waterka, I'm going to definitely reach out to Waterka. And if anybody chiming in, please send them my way because we have to find a solution to this problem.
I feel like if we take notes from Miami and basically, because Miami, nobody can just view. Even to just view it alone, you have to pay.
You have
to pay.
Just to
you have to pay.
You have to be intentional. So you have to, it's almost like you have to force, you're right. Moving it is a very, you force people, it's too accessible. You force people to make a decision. Listen, and I don't know, make them sign a waiver or something.
And look at this, right? They up and move it, right? You could charge vendors.
Yes.
Waterka and the city getting money.
Yes. Yeah.
You charge what entertainment, city and Waterka getting money.
The rent alone for the operation of the area is big money.
And on top of that too, you cut the cost of having police.
Bring it up mall.
No.
Papa, what's going on?
Outside.
COVID.
No. But what I'm saying is...
No, outside I mean nothing.
No, what I'm saying is...
Really, let's see.
Find a solution.
The mall have
You
space.
take so long to get out. I thought you were not possible. Right?
But you have to understand, like, even in Miami, you go through loops. You constantly go through a certain type of loop. But that's what I'm saying. You could cut the cost, like, after that shooting with your friend, they amped a police presence by 3 to 4 times.
Right.
If you up and move it and you have the structure of Miami, you could cut that by less than half.
I feel like in honor of Tiara's death, they need to stop scapegoating as if like gang stuff doesn't happen regardless.
It happens everywhere. But what I'm saying
is, shouldn't even get no justice because he wasn't even. That guy wasn't even prosecuted for her death. He was prosecuted for some of that madness because the fact that he. Anyway, that's a talk. But I'm talking about to avoid something like that happening and avoid our culture being an scapegoat. We have to find a solution. The solution is
if there's a contract and the contract is still at hand, that contract needs to be terminated and y'all need to find another spot. Yes, the community might have an issue with it, but over time
they will get over it.
They will get over it.
They will definitely get over it.
Just like the Jews, they got over it. But I don't want our culture to be the only culture being shut down. That's not fair.
That's why we need to push the fact that
they still try. But the best thing to do is to up and move it.
I agree.
That's
gotta
the best
find
thing.
a park or someplace that they can
need to
put
find
it.
a park or
well,
find
let's
a
just
date.
hope. Let's just hope that they have the capacity and the ability to move it, because sometimes that's where they get, and moving it to another neighborhood. Like, look at the boat rides. Like, you can't even really get boat rides to leave from Coney Island anymore. Like that.
That is shut down.
Because why we come back from the boat ride?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's not even Caribbean people.
We be coming on the boat ride turn. Okay, we turn.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it came down to them wanting to shut down boat rides, as she said, it wasn't even a soca industry. Remember, you still have Afrobeat. You still have the hip hop, the
and
urban.
what's the common denominator?
And they're always fighting after boat rides.
Anti-blackness,
and
everything, black.
So we all getting grouped into the same
And it's not fair, because when was the last time you went to an event?
But our culture don't really get that much respect. We don't get
into that much.
When they talk about immigrants, you think that they consider Caribbean people as, like, when they say immigrants stressed out in America, whatever, they really, because we black, they're like, they're all right. You know what I mean? When we struggling.
Yeah. And my whole thing is like, my positive solutions is like, let's have that talk. Yeah. Let's understand the talk, and and just find a positive solution, because our culture is very, very lovely, and I want it.
I love my Caribbean people.
I love my culture. I want to see
our vibe is needed right now.
I want to see Bam Bam. I want to see boobs. I want to see pretty costume feathers and thing. So I'm gonna
Smaller
organize.
backpacks, please.
No, we're gonna organize, but
I want a headpiece on a Monday. Is it? I don't want no sort of trippiness.
So I'm just gonna wrap up this conversation, and this is something that we're gonna really come back to, because this is something that needed to be talked to for a long time ago. This is long overdue. But like I said, I'm gonna make it happen.
Yes,
we're gonna definitely come back to this. I would like to have somebody come in and
tell them we're looking for you're telling me looking for a series of solutions, not just one. It needs to be a series, because it's not just, we need diversity in what, because some people may want the private ride, we want the mass, we want the boat ride. Like, we diverse. Give me what I want.
So
give me the culture.
So with that being said, Phenom, take over.
We going big jam, when we going big jam, pull up the parking lot ram, line by the door don't long. When we going big jam, who playing a big band? Fresh like no time to go in, straight to the bar with the team. Alright, got it first round 10 shots. Yo, we going cool in the back. Look round, suss out the scene. Alright, now find me a feed. Band straight up, I don't line up. She ready for the walk, for the wind up. Go off like a clock when the time up. Make up all of me white shot, man. What pop mothers? False alarm, false alarm. The lights turn off. It's only now party starts. Front to back, wall to wall. Fetting like you know tomorrow. You can just buy the whole bottle. You can top make them remodel. The whole club lit. The whole place lit. Your team lit. My team lit. She pressing me. How come you dancing with Stephanie? I couldn't tell her it's jealousy. Baby, if I see her jealousy.
I swear we are the sound them still like us play. Every day, making you sweat. And when the girl them tell and shadow dingole, I hear this one from say, we are the sound of soca. Big bad soca. Big bad soca. Big bad soca. Take a trip now. Hey, shake it now. Hey, take a sip now.
Talking about all these carnivals and Labor Day got me in the carnival mood now. Then we start to pop now.
We are the sound of 100,000 coming on the road. We are the vibration that you feel when the music loads. We are the mud and the oil, and we come the dirty of the clothes. I made the girl them wine and strike the electric pose. Hey. Take a chip now. Hey. Shake it now. Hey. Take a sip
want to zest. The old and the young coming out of the nest. Only rum shots and me head in a mess. Put up your hand if you bless. When the rum hit me head and the truck hit the road and the gun in abundance, whining low, yeah. Whining low, yeah.
Hey, what you call that? Nicest. For the money, pull up now. This is Daybreak, the Kia Phenom. Isessa. Hey.
Uptown, downtown, them want to zest. The old and the young coming out of the nest. Only rum shots and me head in a mess. Put up your hand if you bless. When the rum hit me head and the truck hit the road and the gun.
Alright, by the end of the show, we're going to say correctly. Let me start to do it now in the studio. What you call that?
Digest. Carnival is a time to relieve your stress. Digest. Carnival is a time you have to rest. Glass in my hands, sipping me rum, and I'm not running from the sun. Rum in my veins and in my face. I hope I mightn't be out of place. I'm taking a wine, don't watch my face. I know I would have walked in the right place. Digest. Carnival is a time to relieve your stress. Digest. Carnival is a time you have no time to rest. Uptown, downtown, them want to zest. The old and the young coming out of the nest. Only rum shots and me head in a mess. Put up your hand if you bless. When the rum hit me head and the truck hit the road and the gun in abundance, whining low, yeah. Whining low, yeah. What you call that? Digest. Carnival is a time to relieve your stress. Digest. Carnival is a time you have no time to rest. Feel the power, night sweet soca. Feel the power, night sweet soca. Feel the power, night sweet soca. Feel the power.
1, 2, 3, squeeze now.
Bringing Destiny Juve, that yellow best.
Alright, stop it. Listen, this is Daybreak, the Kia Phenom. I am in the building. Let me start to vibe on the live right now.
Hey class, we gonna go that scene. Let me tell you what we bring in 2020. See this year? Careful.
What we say?
We bringing Destiny Juve, that yellow Destiny Juve. We don't want no Destiny Juve, don't want no stress in the Juve. Yeah, that's bumps, banana, man, you like. Bumps, banana, man, you like. Bumps, banana, man, you like. It's stress, no sleep tonight. We having fun in the Juve. We don't want no gun in the Juve. Tell them bring more rum in the Juve. We don't care about sun in the Juve. And we don't care about no pain. And we don't care about no water. Tell them if they're looking for me, I jam in and somebody does that. We bringing zest in the Juve. Them y'all look best in the Juve. We don't want no best in the Juve. Don't want no stress in the Juve. Yeah, there's bumps, banana, man, you like. Bumps, banana, man, you like. Bumps, banana, man, you like. It's stress, no sleep tonight. We get them nice in the Juve. We don't care about rice in the Juve. We die like guys in the Juve. We don't want no rice in the Juve.
You see that trust in there? Keep that. You see that curtain there? Keep that. We don't need your fancy stage, brother. Once that training and gym, your vet is nice. Dear promoter.
I know we was taking it easy. I know we're taking it easy now.
You see that trust in there?
Keep that.
You see that curtain there?
Keep that.
We don't need your fancy stage, brother.
What's that training and gym, your vet is
nice. Boy. Hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reach in your vet is nice. Boy. They can't deny we bring the vibes. And I don't mean to be bossy, but they can't party like we. One from one, so got there. But for sure, I treat it. They can't party like we.
You know the vibes for Daybreak, right?
As soon as we reach,
it's fire.
Please, don't know what time when we touch down, we reach.
Start to take it to the next level now, Phenom.
We don't want no chase, we don't want to come with six behavior, bad behavior, that behavior. Don't come with six behavior, bad behavior, that behavior. Don't come with six behavior, bad behavior, that behavior. Don't come with six behavior,
one question alone.
Who drinking it first? Me. Who drinking it first? Me. Who drinking it first?
Let me go, yo. Who drinking it first?
Me. I come here to drink first. Give me big up Steven. He say he want a tune. Yeah. Well, I come up with something. Say listen to me tune. Who drinking it first? Me. Who drinking it first? Me.
Who drinking it first?
Me. Who drinking it first? Me. I come here to drink first. Give me one, give me two, give me more. Rum, I tell you, I come here to drink the most. Give me three, give me four, give me more.
How we drinking?
Rum, we drinking all day. We drinking, nothing for driving Uber, we taking. We drinking all day. We drinking, nothing for driving Uber, we taking.
It could be water. It could be water.
Stop that. I didn't even get to play the other songs on the rhythm. What is going on? There's a whole bunch of other songs on the rhythm I ain't even get to play. Yo, everybody put the water bottles down. Cool it. Let me get back to the rhythm. And then we're going to play that next, right? Starting now.
I love your habit.
Starting now, freedom.
I love how you're doing it.
All ladies tune and start to organize your waistlines. Whoa. Starting now, say.
Bend do like that.
Oh, well, let me see you
do like that. Big bike, you ride that.
Let me see you
do like that. Back bend do like that. Let me see you do like that. Big bike, you ride that. Let me see you do like that. Back bend do like that. Let me see you do like that. Big bike, you ride that. Let me see you do like that. Back bend do like that. Let me see you do like that. Big bike, you ride that. Let me see you do like that.
The way the woman whining like a vein bossy.
left, right. Your best side is your left side.
Go down low on your right side, but come up back on your left side.
Say
Now
right, left.
Mama, look at that niceness. The bumper big like a ant's nest. Can I take a wine, Empress? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Make it clap.
Oh, make it clap,
Make it
clap, and clap on clap, clap on clap, clap on clap, clap. Let we go.
It's about that time. We no make the girl them wine. It's about that time. We no have the girl them go do. Yes, they go do. All you ready?
Let me play some dub later now.
It's about that time. We no make the girl them wine. It's about that time.
You know what we do, right?
We no have the girl them go do. Yes, they go do. You're the sexy man and you go do. We first one time for the back shot time. Just at the wine when we not in line. You go do, girl, you go do. The way you're walking it down, my girl, you go do. We first one time for the back shot. Big feet and bad. And he have the fed lit. Interview time, just start to work it. Might take a time to have the perfect. If you wine on phenom, start to talk it. Expensive things, start to purchase. So you shake long the pace, my girl, you earn it. Phenom dip in the pocket like a coach. Cause you don't know he have the vibe. Girl, you go do, yes, they go do. You're the sexy man that you go do. We first one time for the back shot time. Just at the wine when phenom in line. You go do.
Story time now. Last weekend I was out and I saw this girl that I see her every fat. And let me tell you about the one girl there.
I don't know what your face look like. Why?
She always been over.
I don't see this girl all the time, and
she always been over.
But anytime I see this girl in a party,
she always been over.
I can identify she by she box.
She always been over.
This girl love bend. She might always bend, and I just coming in like bang bang. I just coming in like bang bang. She gon' look back to see who come in behind she. She back still bend. She no business, don't give a damn. Her motto is
a job is a job. Oh, let me start the man. This now phenom. Say, hey, girl,
your bumper trending.
Everybody talking about it.
Right now you're winning. Hey, girl, your waistline trending. Everybody talking about it. You is the baddest thing. Boy, girl, why don't go down and go down and go down? Why don't go down and go down? Girl, why don't go down and go down and go down? Why don't go down and go down? Girl, why don't come up and come up and come up? Why don't come up and come up? Girl, why don't come up and come up and come up? Why don't come up and come up?
Bend your back, start look back. Bend your back, start look back. Walk it up, girl. 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 Walk it up, girl.
Phenom. Rock it, start set it.
Walk it, set it, walk it, set it, girl. Walk it, set it, walk it, set it. Let me see you, girl.
Put on.
bend, right.
Drop it on the floor.
How I like. Why? That's what I say. Why? It's the time. You're 6:30 and ready. Why? I roll. That bumper out of control. I just told you that you have a piece of me that I really like. It's sweet and I will hold it tonight, girl. You're cute and you know so. Girl, don't slow down when you roll that. Down. Girl, you hot explosion. Down. Any man that leave you. Down. Spotlight, let me see you. 'Cause you know you're bad, you're cute, you're blessing now. Bend down and roll. I'm blessing you. I need your ex. He's stressing you. Turn around, send a kiss. 'Cause you're blessing now.
Beat a bumper like drop. I see you drop that bumper like a drum. Go boom, 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 boom. And if you walk up test that, y'all she put you in a toom, 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 toom. What she working? Just how she working? One step soon. Hey, girl, just drop it low.
Caribbean girl, them sweet. Look at you. Sugar. Hey, take your bumper, girl, and back it up for me, come. And let me get by your sugar lump. Jam it up on the front, and let me get by your sugar lump. Turn that thing around. I want the wine by your sugar lump. Put your hand on the ground, and let me get on it. 'Cause I love the way how it bumping. Admiring how
Boy, it's not even 12:30 yet, phenom.
come back like it having a spring or something. When you lift it up like a mountain and drop it down like a fountain, and take them sugar lump and yours and roll them up and make dumpling. Sugar lump, them when a young thing, one darky, whitey and brown men. Them small, big, heavy, large, even round like a pumpkin. Wind it up, girl, keep pumping. I want to see how it bouncing. Girl, sugar that pan you, the only thing I want you do. Back it up and me come, and let me get by your sugar lump. Jam it up on the front, and let me get by your sugar lump. Turn that thing around. I want the wine by your sugar lump.
Boy, I still wish I would've went to crop over there. I wish.
You
Hey.
drinking no whiskey
Oh.
and I could only buy a rum.
I
That
wish.
ain't nothing at all, 'cause all of we could still end up drunk. If I come in the general and you in the VIP, well that don't mean that you can jam or party harder than me. Can't tell me you out tonight, can't tell me you drunk well like drunk, can't tell me I live in me best life, you can't tell me you lit and I lit, can't tell me you drip well like drip, can't tell me right now I so happy, you can't tell me. So let me drink a drink, take a wine, link me links and all of mine. Don't care who's styling, them can't style me, can't style me. Drink a drink, take a wine, link me links and all of mine. Hey, don't give me some, them can't style me. I come in here as a loner, I know you spot me from far. We had a good drink together and mingle down by the bar. One thing lead to another, and we end up on the dance floor. With hands in the air, melting waist, like we don't want go home and a ballin'. I did walk the walk up on you ever since. Come give me the wine, now give me a bite the wine. I did walk the walk up on you ever since. Come give me the wine, now give me a bite the wine. Hey, you got the juice, I got the rum. 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 You got the juice, I got the rum.
Who ready to drink all weekend?
The rum, you got
Who ready to drink all weekend?
the rum. Watch it. I am a rum king. I am no chaser waster. I always move with my designated driver, so I can come out to misbehave. Drink all night and I drink all day. Drink all night and I drink all day. We don't care what nobody say. Party time, come let me jump up. Party time now, come let me jump up. All the drinkers push one hands up. We getting on board, I say. Party time, come let me jump up. Party time now, come let me jump up. Show me signal, push one hands up. We getting on board, I say. Ole, 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 ole. Everybody say ole, 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 ole. Everybody say ole, ole.
Let me try this one more time. Let me try this one more time.
Cause this party can done.
It could be water.
I say it could be rum. It could be Hennessy.
Everything going down.
It could be water. It could be rum. It could be Hennessy.
Everything going down. Cause the bottle's over me. And I bumps into the ground.
Bottles over me.
Now watch the girl them wine go down on the ground like drink some rum from the morning now. Alcohol flowing up my veins. Party calling up my name. And I'm feeling it. Oh, oh, oh. I'm feeling it. The carnival session. Hey, hey, hey. Woman in my hand. Baby, so high in my body. Sing it. I'm feeling it. Oh, oh. Sing the thing, man. Sing the thing, man. Ready, brass.
What happened with Phenom Reach?
The party nice. We going by the bar again. Put some liquor in we head. Put some liquor in we head. We sing la de la do la de. When the liquor in we head, liquor in we head. Hey, the party start. Toy toy. The party shot. Toy toy. The party sweet. Toy toy. The party nice. Toy toy. Bidi boom bam. 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 Come do that. It's from and Ramage. From and Ramage. That is all away. That is all away. Give me a drink for me taste right now. I want a drink on the case right now. Give me wine.
So what's that the beat iron for me real quick?
For me waist. Bidi boom bam. Toy toy. 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 Come do that. Toy toy. Come do that. Toy toy. Come do that. Toy toy. Everybody be good. Come do that. Come do that. Come do that.
Whoa, say
Come do that. Come do that. And it's not man do that.
Saturday, August 9th, August 29th, all about Blaze. The bottle sections are on sale now.
I drink a rum and I carry them.
Saturday, August 29th, a big party. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Boy.
Do that. Feel the fire inside me.
They might need a stretcher for that one, because boy, I drinking that day.
Inside me head. Oh gosh, would you mix in that? Would you mix in that? Oh gosh, would you mix in that? The center alone they don't jump me. Oh gosh, would you mix in that? Would you mix in that? Oh gosh, would you mix in that? I swear I just see a jump me. Come do that.
Me vex, them get me vex. Me don't tell me no one no stress. Hey, them get me vex. Hey, them get me vex. Me don't tell me no one no stress. Jeez, I can't stand me neighbor. Me neighbor.
Jay, if you get boxed inside the studio, that's your own decision. I ain't gonna repeat what he said.
Them get me vex. Them get me vex. Me don't tell me no one no stress. Hey, them get me vex.
I actually like my neighbor, but I don't like Corona, so I'm gonna say Corona.
Tell me no one no stress. Sure. I can't stand me neighbor. Me neighbor too beggy. Me neighbor too chatty. Me neighbor too fronted fast. Can know I just can't stand me neighbor. Me neighbor too beggy. Me neighbor too chatty. Me neighbor too fronted fast. Just if you love me neighbor like how I would I love myself. But me next door neighbor causing me too much problems. Anything me do,
me neighbor do.
Anything me buy,
Corona buy.
I can't live in peace. Me neighbor up in me life. Me have to hide and go. Me have to hide and come. Can't know I just can't stand me neighbor. Me neighbor too beggy. Me neighbor too chatty. Me neighbor too fronted fast.
Party bad. From our riches and the session, I don't already.
Sort of madness now.
Party bad. From our riches and the session, I don't already. I see a sexy girl, I want to walk already. I drink about 10 buckle of rum already. I don't take a selfie, Instagram already. I'm moving like a madman. Whoa, it's problems in this session. Whoa, give me space like a pedestrian. Whoa, and please don't ask no question. Whoa, more up, no water.
girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Every girl.
Next level now, feel where we starting now, feel. Every girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Every girl bust a split up. Boy, boy.
Moto there, moto there, moto there.
Party running in here.
Yo, lyrical. You see the party there. The party bono. Party bono. You see the party there. The party lit. Party lit. The party lit. Party lit.
The party turn up, turn up, turn up.
The party lit.
The party lit. The party lit. The party turn up, turn up, turn up. The party lit.
Every girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Every girl wants to look now.
Every girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Every girl bend over. Girl, I want you push back, push it back, push back, give me more. I want you push back, push it back, push back, pan me now. I want you push back, push it back, give me more. I want you push back, push it back. Girl, come wind up on me body, baby. I want you wind up on me body, baby. Come wind up on me body, I want you wind up on me body.
What's this? Hey, ha! You girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. Let we make a movie. You girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. 1, 2, 3, action. I want to buzz. Bend over. I want to buzz. Bend over. I want to buzz. Bend over. I want to buzz. Number 1, you're in, but number 2, everybody jamming your gal. Everybody jamming your gal. You know why? I want to buzz. I want to buzz. I want to buzz. I want to buzz. Number 1, you're in, but number 2, everybody jamming your gal. Everybody jamming your gal. You know why? Number 1, you're in, but number 2, everybody jamming your gal. Everybody jamming your gal. I want to hold, she jam, she hold, she jam, she hold, she jam, she walk, jam, she hard. Jam, she hard, 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 hard. Hold, she jam, she hold, she jam, she hold, she jam, she walk, jam, she hard. Jam, she hard, 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 hard. Body fire on rapid burst. Say you want me make it start burn. I see man who go jam, she first. And right now I just want to burst. Jam, she, just jam, she, yeah, just jam, she, hey, hold, she, just hold, she, just hold, she, just hold, she, yeah, just jam, she, hey, hold, she, just hold, she, hey, jam, she, just jam, she, hey. Number 1, you're in, but number 2, everybody jamming your cat, everybody jamming your cat. You know why? Number 1, you're in, but number 2, everybody jamming your cat, everybody jamming your cat.
Time to Shelly play. Shelly play. So now we Shelly play. Say we Shelly play. Time to Shelly go. Time to Shelly play. So now we Shelly play. Say we Shelly play. Right now we come to kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Time to Shelly play. Shelly play. So now we Shelly play. Say we Shelly. Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the morning. Time to Shelly play. So now we Shelly play. Right now we come to kill them. Kill them. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. People always
was good. I come back for the march, glad the stage was good. Even for kiddies carnival, the stage was nice. A paradise.
It was a paradise.
But when I come back on carnival day, and I hear the big trucks start to play, tell them when me and my section touch them is trouble. Because the stage not good again. The stage not good again. The stage not good again. After we trample for the stage, tell them the stage not good again.
Was it not good?
Cause we come to mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. We come to mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. Come now we mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. We come to mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. Like a master the stage, jump and throw your rag in the face. Jump and make a master the stage, jump and throw your rag in the face. How the people asking, how could this stage? How could this stage? How could this stage be good? When we be in your sober, on the road that me head done, running every direction. All the girls in my section, man. The stage gone bad. Look at how we behaving, man.
Can we start to move like the truck is leaving us on the road now?
If beating rum was a crime, I should to get lifetime. Beat it hard, carnival. I can say you matter. Jam and girl, go make the sickness minimal. Solve
You're interrupting my life, KJ.
it
Thank
up.
you.
I running on in the band, I don't get in left. Go sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get in left. Tap me up with the oil, I don't get in left. The doctor die.
He was gonna keep calling.
Now sickness, see me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van, oh you see me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van. Jab jumping a pussy, jab getting on nosy, jab climb up on top the speaker, getting on like it's Susie. Jab jump down the.
We got 6 minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
Hey, hands up in the air, the boy take a shot at the bell. If beating rum was a crime, I should to get lifetime. Beat it hard, carnival. I can say you matter. Jam and girl, go make the sickness minimal. Salt fish in my mouth, and I'm not spitting it out. I running on in the band, I don't get in left. Don't sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get in left. Tap me up with the oil, I don't get in left. The doctor diagnosed with some kind of sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van, oh you see me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van.
Boy, come let we start the bacchanal. Hold on, crazy bacchanal. Hold on, crazy bacchanal. When you see we, I want to see bananas over so, bananas over so, bananas over so. Shake the body. Boy, come let we start the bacchanal. Hold on, crazy bacchanal. Hold on, crazy bacchanal. When you see we, I want to see bananas over so, bananas over so, bananas over so. Shake the barriers. I want to see powder over so. Draw the water. Bring down your liquor.
How we feel right now? How we feel like mashing up?
Then we gaza. Bacchanal party. Bacchanal party. Bacchanal party. Bacchanal party. Just bring up a Jose. Enjoy we money. Anything you have in your hand. Show me come on. Hold on this.
Roma me falling like a waterfall. Falling, yes, I'm falling down. Yeah, me falling like a waterfall. Roma me falling like a waterfall.
Classic, don't leave. Classic, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Yeah, me falling like a waterfall. I feel too fly. I feel too fly.
Here's some lyrics now.
I drink the rum with your gun. Up the girl before she man. She wind up on the big dan. But she all like a exam.
Cause rum drinking like lime juice. I take no shot, no one turn loose. I walk in any girl I pass and I play in the mother. Oh gosh, I frost. But you me girl, them sweet just like a pancake. I want you bend down now and make me feel shit.
Listen, Saturday, August 29th is all about Blaze. You know what's happening at Blaze, right?
Sexy girl, them winding up the pretty little backside.
Taking a jump.
When them man come a step side, all the problems we go avoid them.
Why?
Take a shot and just free up there. You say your problems, just leave them there. Find a girl and start to walk there. Cause only one of you will live ya. You don't see how I move it, you don't see how I act it, you don't see how I
ketchup, that's a sin. But dripping red with the thing they calling coloring. You're not a job if you don't have a piece of change.
So let me how you know it,
we jabbing. When we play dance, young in Grenada, thousands of people when we come together. Monday we black.
And when you see something happen on the road, mind your business, please.
But pressure on any gal.
Hey, I see it. I see it. I see it.
My neighbor beat any wife. I see. I see. I see. She jamming, she best friend man.
I see it. I see it.
I see. Them tip the people them song. I see. I see. I see.
She using the bop the bop. She using the air freshener. She using the bop the bop. She using the air freshener. She using the bop the bop. She using the air freshener. She using the bop the bop. She using the air freshener.
Air freshener is what she putting on.
Air freshener is what she pushing on. Air freshener is what she putting on.
Not too much time. This time let's juggle some tunes. Let's say.
Never talk about them stupid man, but he
What
talk
they
about
say
them
about
stupid
them?
gal and them. They stupid. They stupid bad. Boys, he talk about them stupid man. He never talk about them stupid gal and them.
And when she stupid, what you say?
Yo, guys,
Yo, 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 yo.
Behind the truck, don't play safe. In your costume, you're looking so sweet. Monday and Tuesday on the road, we lit. Chip, chip, chip. Behind the truck, don't play safe.
Pick up all the ladies that make sure they look nice and clean and sexy for carnival.
You wind up and you push it back. You wind up and you push it back. You looking good, you're not looking back. My girl, you tired? I see you sweat.
Cigar Productions.
Tired?
Classic, big up yourself.
Show me you not tired. Show me
you not tired.
Show me you not tired. You wind up and you push it back. You wind up and you push it back. You looking good, you not looking back. You looking good, you not looking back. You wind up and you push it back. You wind up and you push it back.
I want to do the tick
looking back. You looking good. Let me go, let me go. Tick, 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 tick. On my stick.
The kid, please go on the microphone, please.
Yes. Yes.
You could say what you want to say. I was done. I was having a little fun. I was having a little fun. We could get back to the business now.
I want to say something right now. Big up Phenom for definitely pushing the culture, pushing the, the local artists in New York.
Thank you.
Definitely big him up for that. Definitely big him up for that. Thank you.
That's the one thing with Phenom. He does what he's supposed to do. Bring awareness to local artists.
I mean, that's how it should be. It's our community and it's our culture. We should work together and build together.
Yes.
But that's how we make sure we keep.
How do you decide which songs to play? Because some people, just because your song.
Sometimes it pops up in my head. Sometimes I usually do it in correlation to what the genre or what the topic is.
Right.
So you see how it could go from Chupa Girl to Isaac Hunter.
Like bad.
Yeah, like that.
They correlate with each other.
Yes. So
That's how you decide.
It's bad. He bad.
That my DJ, guys. If you don't know, this is Big Papi. If you don't know,
But
my
he's
DJ.
he's really an advocate for the
Because you're actually
the local
thinking while
artists,
you're
man.
DJing. Most DJs
It's a science, you know.
But most DJs, you could see they're having fun by themselves.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
No, I mean like they'll like look out at the audience and nobody ain't moving, you know.
Oh,
but you're
okay.
actually
Based off of
thinking
crowd
about
control.
the vibe.
Yeah.
Yes, that matter of fact, that would be a topic.
Yes.
That's a good topic.
For
Yes.
DJs is
One of these
responsible.
Fridays, yeah.
When you see I have parties,
Yeah.
my meetings is with the bartenders,
Right.
the person at the front, and the DJ.
Yep.
I am holding only responsible for the vibe. You DJ have total control, not the bouncers, because you know sometimes in certain parties the bouncers decide whatever. No, the DJ and the bartenders.
That's why
all you have to show.
DJ lineup. Come. Real quick, because you know, you have to chime out. Come quick. You could have went through the other.
I didn't think about that. Why the bartenders?
You know why? Because the bartenders, like, I love bartenders who know how to serve. As far as like in the Caribbean culture, the more you love, the more love you will get.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah, they-
Versus in American culture, you chinks and you think you're waiting for them to buy a big bottle. No. Caribbean, we come to drink.
Give me a Heineken. Give me a Guinness.
If it
Give me
get
a
that
Corona.
treatment, I'm saying, but certain
No,
bartenders.
serious thing is,
I
I
understand
agree
what
with
you're
you.
saying. I've been to parties
You have-
and they don't know that I'm a bartender.
They don't know.
You wait there for 5 minutes and they think because they're pretty, like you're supposed to come to them. No,
No,
girl.
baby,
I
I
will
really-
tip the girl that comes to me and
Keep
say hi. And I
my
always
drink,
ask, are you
remember.
pooling tips or if you or
Come
you
on
have your
now.
own tips? If you have your own tips,
That's because you're
hold this
thinking of
10.
yourself as a business. That is the
Yeah.
difference.
Right.
You come because bartenders, I feel like, you see my drink. If you don't have my drink, I know what I drink.
Take the bartender for the whole month of August, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Big up to the essential workers, the bartenders who held us down.
Very essential.
Bartenders, you can catch me at Suite 704. You can catch me at Blaze
Yeah,
on
they-
August
No.
29th.
They
You
go-
can catch me at Sneaky Link on August 21st. You
heard
can
the
catch
plug
me,
in.
catch me at Fat Junkies Hardy.
Oh, you outside.
Right.
You looking
August
hard in the
22nd.
Look at that.
You can catch
That's
me
not
at
bartenders
Animal
saying, listen,
Fever
I'm bringing my
on
crowd.
August 15th. Shout out to Zaire. Okay.
Okay,
No,
Yes.
but could you
With
imagine
that-
if you're a bartender and you have a crowd?
Yeah.
I'm hiring you.
Yeah, and I
am
respect it.
hiring
Yeah.
you.
With that being said, this will be a topic for another
Bring it back.
Friday.
Who
Yeah.
really
Yes.
control the party?
Who
Who
really
really control the vibe?
Yes.
The
This will be
DJ,
a
the
topic.
bartender, the promoter.
This will be a topic
promoter,
for
the
another
promoter, what
event.
color?
Sometimes the promoter be so stressed out. I
Listen.
depend on my DJ to
Some
vibe.
Yes,
promoters
this-
talk to the DJ and be like, I want you to play this, that. Don't go outside of this. Don't
That's
go
one thing I
outside
never
of
do.
that.
I never tell a
Guys,
DJ what to play
guys,
unless you
guys,
disrespect, play some
this-
disrespectful stuff.
This will be a topic for another Friday. Yes, this will be
Alright.
another topic.
You see how easy that pick up?
Yes, the topics will come and we'll be here all day. But I love to hear these type of conversations. So we will definitely bring this back to another Friday. So
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely would love for you guys to come back into studio
I dig.
and let's talk about it.
The
But
vibe.
once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Daybreak with Nakia, with I Sasha, with Big Phenom, and let everybody know who you
Cams,
is.
Sam
With
Cams,
Cams,
Sam
yes, the
Cams.
beautiful
Sam Cam.
It's all right, you're gonna see me.
Cams, yes.
I
you're gonna
just
see
dipping in
she.
and dipping out.
Yes, the beautiful Maggie and the talented Jay. So
Jay.
I want to thank everybody once again on
Big up for the
Facebook, Miss
weekend.
Cloud, Instagram, YouTube. And what-
Mixcloud.
Did I say Facebook? Yeah, and Facebook. I know it was and audio.
Yeah, I'm about to say sign notes.
Yeah, we're signing out. And audio. So guys, thank you once again. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will catch me here. You will catch us here. So definitely enjoy your weekend and be safe.
Good times.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yes.
Goodbye.
No way we can't stop now. I want to be throwing my worries away before the sun goes down. Can't wait to win the wrong in the air. Don't think I'm crazy, I don't care. Before the sun goes down. Before the sun goes. Before the sun goes. Before the sun goes. Everybody start to jump up in excitement. Plenty excitement. Big flash over my head. Water like hydrant. Wet, my crew not sticking. Tell them it's like ticking. When you see me, girl, bring out the back and walk it.
music. Good time. Delivering the